All right, welcome everybody to the Underwatch again, episode 4. A couple things before we do get started. If you know someone who wants to play in one of my games, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on the wait list or getting into a one-shot. As far as one-shots go, we just announced one over on Patreon. That will be announced tomorrow publicly, so go check that out. We also have the GM tip videos, archives, and podcasts over on YouTube, so check those out. If you do watch those, do hit the thumbs up or listen to them. Do hit the thumbs up, it does help me out a ton. We also have the clip contest going on in Discord, so if there's a moment from a session you like, toss it into the clip contest channel. You'll be automatically entered to win a prize at the end of the month. Bale is out tonight. He is fine. He's just traveling through a more hostile environment than what our players are going to be encountering tonight. So, I feel sorry for him that he is currently traveling through a desert.
He seemed to enjoy it, to be fair.
I understand, but as my wife came from that desert, and I have visited it many times, without the fun stuff to do there, it is a miserable place.
Yeah, so is New Mexico. I've driven through that a couple times, and it's just dull.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get you guys started, because there's tons to cover today. So much to do. You guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, we are way down in the southeast corner, underneath the city of Malajarok, where you have been brought by the enigmatic Cass to assist in re-establishing the Underwatch as a bastion of defense against the sanctum of the Starfallen. Over the past several sessions, you've established a foothold within the old Underwatch base, cleaned it out of a variety of pesky critters and undead, and have now gone inside the sanctum of the Starfallen, having descended the stairs, fought a lava worm, and made your way deeper in.
Oh yeah, lava worm braids on you too, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, that was unpleasant experience, just saying.
Twice.
Yep. Twice true. Last week, you guys encountered the lava worm, a dark mantle, a swarm of fiendish rats, and then some fiendish sturges. That's where we pick up as you guys had sealed yourself into a room here to take a bit of a short rest. So, after having been impaled by sturges and essentially locked in here because, for Oz's benefit, because you were not here, the party had to pass through a portal through which they could not return. So there is no escape from the Sanctum of the Starfallen until you can find one of those teleportation circles that Cass told you about. So
very exciting. Did we roll our rest HP yet?
I don't think we've done any of that yet.
So you guys are free to roll your short rest and do what you need to do. I did not want to do that for you since it was the end of the session.
Of course. Joe, do you know if you used my second wind or not?
I did not
know.
To
be fair, I forgot you had it. And by the way, everyone gets to re-roll a hit die. If they
I get to re-roll that? Good.
Yeah, so as part of my feature, when we take a short rest...
There we go.
Oh wait, that's Jimmy. Jimmy doesn't have that.
Oz, you've been granted inspiration.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the reroll.
Yeah, features, traits, class features. So, if you or any friendly creature would gain hit points at the end of a short rest by spending one or more hit dice, each of those creatures may choose to re-roll one of their resting dice, taking the higher roll between the two.
Cool. I'm going to take the 10 rather than the 5.
Understood.
I'll take 3 rather than 2.
Lila, you've also been granted inspiration.
Yes!
And you guys know what time it is?
Twicky treat time!
That's right. I use my channel divinity to make some Twicky treats. And so
every time you say that, it sounds like you should be saying Twicky, Twicky, Twicky.
I do my own brain a lot. Don't worry.
Understood.
It's like a Pokemon. Yeah.
I kind of, yeah. So I'm gonna give 2 to Thunder
Thank you.
because Thunder always seems hungry and gets beaten up real bad.
You get
I'll
hit a
get-
lot. Yeah.
I'll give 1 to Leela and I will give 1 to Vale.
Nice.
I gotta pull up Vale. I'm still on Oz.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and get you corrected here. So I'm going to remove you from Oz's permissions because you should not be on there. And we will grant you permission over the great and powerful Vale Renovant. Now, just because you have control over him doesn't mean you learn any of his mysterious secrets.
None of those would be typed in here. I know the player behind this character.
So while we're doing the short rest, after he bandages the various stabs and bites that he has, Thunder will pull out a small diary and start writing in it. But yeah, that's what he's going to be doing during this short rest while
Okay.
we're catching our breath.
Sure. Thunder, you have been granted inspiration as well.
Gracias.
We're consuming all these redemptions at the start of the session. It's great.
We're going to
I
need
know we
them,
need 'em.
please.
I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about. It's perfectly safe here.
Don't lie to me, Eric.
Don't worry, guys. I still have 33k channel points I can use in case of emergency. Except I won't because I never give inspiration to the groups I'm playing with. So just feels more fair that way.
Remember, there is that 500,000 channel point redemption for a piece of merchandise.
Yeah. You see, that involves me not being impatient and wanting RP items.
I understand.
So
I'm halfway there to a lore item.
I don't want to talk about how many I've bought.
We do
There's a
love
lot.
our digital lore items.
Mm-hmm.
We do. Yeah, Twiki's gonna make little noises while he makes and hands out treats, but that's what he's gonna do.
Cool.
One day I will use my Harness Divine Power to get a spell slot back, but I don't foresee that happening anytime soon when I can make treats every single time.
Can I get perception checks from each of you as you are taking your lovely short rest?
I'm actually fairly good
Oh
at this.
gosh.
Oh, motherfucker.
Awesome.
9.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate
Looking
those
forward.
checks.
I'm sure you do, Eric. I'm sure you do.
So, each of you
No,
has
I don't
taken
think you
your
used any spell
rest.
slots.
You did not use any spell slots.
No,
We were very
did not.
careful not to consume any of his resources.
Thanks, guys.
I would do it in an emergency, but when I'm playing someone else's character, I try to keep it on the DL.
Yep.
Just keep
It was
alive.
it was mostly just missing with the pick.
Lots of that.
It's very much
Lots
so.
of that.
Like you literally did not roll above like an 8 or a 10, I think, except for like a couple times. It was pretty gnarly.
It was fun.
Oz is comically bad right now, and that's okay.
But once everyone seems like they're ready to go, Thunder will stand up and with his torch, and he'll be waiting to open the door.
Lila will get ready. She'll have her longbow in her hand.
I will do Twicky things,
All right.
which involves getting around.
I think I
God,
spent
that's
most of my
smart.
short rest making that dark mantle hat. So I'm still doing that.
Okay,
This
as you
was the
step
room
into the
this-
room, can I
yeah,
get
this-
a perception check, please, Thunder?
This was the room the Sturgis fled into, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So,
Be safe.
the perception check as you come through the door is a 17. So, because you do not see it when it happens, I will have advantage as the little Sturge is going to attack you, sir.
They're back.
Please, let's roll for initiative.
Good luck, everybody.
Okay, let's click on Veil.
Sure. I have someone who says they may be blinded. I will double check.
Trying to figure that out.
Jackalade. Jackalade, your vision is on. You do not have a dark vision. You should have.
Try to roll that.
Actually, let me keep Control L here. You cannot see the light. Why can you not see the light over there? It's strange.
He's not dead.
Do you have a torch yourself?
I do have a. I don't have anything access to myself, but
Okay.
I mean, I can make a light spell if that's what you're asking.
Let's see here. Why? I'm going to grab Thunder's Light for just a sec. Can you see now?
Nope.
No? Okay.
I can play off the stream if nothing else.
No? How about now?
Big dark box
No.
with nothing else in it. I see everything outside of the play area.
My vision changed.
Your vision
It kind of looks
changed.
like everything is undiscovered to me.
It looks like everything that's out of this part of the square is now just like brown.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
moment.
that's
don't
what I
know-
see.
I don't know what happened here.
And the play map is just solid black.
Yes, sir. Trying to figure out what happened here.
Yeah, like I said, I actually cleaned my office.
I'm going to delete you and re-add you here real quick, sir.
Awesome.
See if that fixes it.
Jack's character is so charismatic, he's in a constant state of fade to black.
All right, Jack,
Oh.
you should now be able to see.
No.
No?
Try refreshing your roll
Or-
20 if you haven't already.
Yeah, try your hit.
I'll try that
refresh.
again, but I tried it earlier.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry about it.
It's all good. Things like
Alright.
this happen sometimes,
Have-
you know?
Have you zoomed out of the map?
Oh,
to see-
hey, there we go.
Okay.
All right, it's working now. Sweet.
Awesome.
Appreciate y'all.
Of course. So, with advantage, because you did not see this happening, Mr. Sir Thunder, the Sturge is going to attempt to blood drain you with a 16 to pierce your flesh.
That hits.
As it pierces you, you're going to suffer 8 points of piercing damage. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, or have your, or be poisoned for 1 hour.
I'm good.
You're good. All right. So
Where is it on the map?
you feel it over in this direction.
Wouldn't I be able to see it? Because
In the dark?
is it invisible?
It should be there.
No, I don't see it either.
Deleting it, re-adding it.
Oh,
there it is.
there it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like Roll20 did something with their foreground layer that caused some problems. I apologize. It's out of my control.
No one's
No worries,
surprised.
no worries.
I did see some kind of update thing about the foreground layer.
It's actually really cool. You guys will eventually run into that. Alright, so I have Vale, Layla. Who am I missing?
At all.
I'm missing Jackalade's initiative here. What'd you get, sir?
That is a 5. It's
A 5. Understood.
Yeah.
Cool.
it was on the old character.
Understood. Cool. I don't know why it doesn't like your character for some reason. We'll figure that out. Alright. So, Vale Relevant would be going first. But I don't think he can see it.
Vale has dark vision. Does Vale have dark vision?
I have a torch, so it's like right in front of me, so you should be able to see it.
Huh. Vale doesn't actually have dark vision. That surprised me a little bit. But there's torch, so as far as I can tell, Vale can see it. If Tweaky can see it, Vale can see it, I would imagine. He
Probably.
doesn't have dark vision. Vale will walk up 5, 10, 15. And he will stab at thee. And
Okay.
I don't have it in me for all the one-liners that he has. So
Sure.
we're just gonna shank it for 15.
For 15 points of damage. Yes, sir. As the rapier pierces this creature, it comes back bursting with blood.
And then I'm gonna bonus action disengage. 5,
Yes, sir.
10, 15. And that's Vale.
Sweet. Lila Harper.
I'm gonna shoot that thing with the longbow. Oh no.
With the 17,
Oh, wait.
you pierce it, and you will slay it. And it dies. And we can exit initiative once again.
You know, Thunder, you gotta stop getting beat up so bad.
I will eat a Twiki treat and heal the damage that I just took.
That was max damage. Tricky treat.
Okay.
Yeah, those are gonna be 2d4 plus my cleric level, so they will scale with us.
Oh, that's cool.
It's nuts.
And then when I
Nice.
start getting more, channel divinities, I'll be able to make more of them. Except I probably won't because some of the next channel divinity power is too good.
Lila, are you intending to join them?
Oh, yes. Sorry. I was doing something on my character sheet.
All good. So,
Is this door locked?
you guys.
Vale will come up and he will do rogue things because he likes doing rogue things.
Sure.
So he will investigate the door.
Okay. The door is locked, but from this side.
Insert one-liner about something. I don't know. It's been a long day already. The door's locked, but on this side.
So I'm going to go and shift you guys over to another map, just because I have to, as you guys are considering going through that door. So you'll find yourselves on the far right-hand side of this map. You may need to zoom very far out, and then back in.
Which door did we just come through?
You came through
This
the
one.
one off to the right.
Oh man, it's not like so. This door is facing west, and the one we came through was facing south. Oh, that's
No,
gonna.
you're still in
piss
the
me
same
off.
room. You haven't gone through the door yet.
Yeah. We haven't gone through the door.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was about to be like, oh no, that's gonna
No,
disorient.
what I've
the
done is
shit out of
I've
me.
literally put you in the same room. I've duplicated the room, just on a different battle map.
Gotcha. Oop. I'll lift the bar on the door.
Cool. As you lift the heavy iron bar, you open the door and look down a very dark hallway. It extends far into the gloom.
I'm moving the torch and not me. Whoops.
Can I get a perception check as you're walking, Thunder?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's pretty good perception.
You hear a snarling from up ahead.
Well, there's only one way that can go. Let's see. Like how far? Like 60 feet, 70 feet, 100 feet? Like what?
It sounds like it's hard to tell.
Somewhere.
It's in the
front of you.
darkness ahead of you.
Cast magic missile.
I don't know.
We can
That's
do that
attractive.
dagger trick.
Hey,
Again.
no,
Swing
Lila.
a dagger with Lila.
Yeah, well, you have a longbow. Like the only range I got is a javelin. So, just it's
Yeah, I'll just ready in action and then.
just shoot
Yeah,
down
I'll
the
cast
hall.
light on an arrow.
Okay.
I was just gonna tell you to shoot blind, but that works too.
I'll shoot blind.
It's not like it can dodge much.
If
I'll
it's in
get
the
right
hall.
here. And
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna shoot blindly
wait.
down the hallway.
Awesome. Cool. So you shoot blindly down the hallway. And this is with a arrow of light or just shooting into the darkness?
Yeah, arrow with light on it.
All right, so the arrow will skitter to here. There you go. As you hear it clack against the stone, you'll hear a snarl and then movement. You don't see any shadows.
We did it. We killed the wall.
You'll hear a door open and close. Slam.
Was that behind us?
No, I think it was ahead of us.
Can I roll perception to see if it was in front of us or behind us, Eric?
Sure, roll your perception check. as Thunder
Twi-
continues moving.
Twiki is very paranoid, so
Split up and look for clues, guys.
Sure, Blue.
22, Eric.
With the 22, it was from in front of you.
And Twiki's like, "Woo!" And he'll eventually run up. They'll come too because
No.
oh god, I got stuck.
He's in the wall.
Twiki's in the wall. Oh, can I arrow myself out? Nope, Twiki's stuck.
Wiki stuck. All right,
He's
so we got
Suffocating.
stuck.
Get him out.
Yeah, he's in the
Oh,
nature.
no,
But you can do dumb things like that, so that was very in character.
So Thunder is worried that there is like archers on the other side of that door. So he is going to try to open the door, like poke open the door with his glaive.
Okay. As you push the door open, can I get an athletics check, please? Sure. The door ponderously opens. As it does so, you are going to hear the burbling of water.
Any of that snarling I heard earlier?
Negative. Instead, you hear a few hisses of derision and displeasure. You hear instead the steady, soft murmur of water, the unmistakable sound of it running across stone. What would you like to do?
Do we think that creature, whatever it was that was snarling, is further down the tunnel, or do you think it's ducked inside here?
This is the only door that's nearby.
Oh, it could have gone further down, couldn't it?
Probably. Well, I could have gone through that door, yeah. But we shouldn't leave enemies behind us.
That's what I need you to please roll for initiative.
Little dragon thingies. They're little Vagradants.
As
Smack.
they hiss at you, they are going to attack.
That's my third 20 of the night, by the way.
I'm glad
Congrats.
you're enjoying it.
Stop wasting it.
Yeah, none of them have been on attacks. Two of them have been on initiative, and another was on a con save. That I probably wouldn't have lost anyways.
And someone got a 22 on a torch.
Oh, I had the torch. I was clicked onto the torch.
That's a fast torch.
Yep.
Eric, could we say I'm holding on to that arrow?
Do you want to take the arrow? All right.
If that would be okay with you.
That's fine with me. All right, so granting that to Jacqueline. Jacqueline, you have access to that arrow if you want to grab it.
Thank you.
All right, so I am going to roll the initiative for my little dragons and little drakes. One there, and one there. So, going down the order here, Thunder, it is your turn.
Would he know? No, he probably wouldn't know what these are. They look like little flying lizards, I guess, right?
Yes, sir. They're no
All right.
longer than 4 feet long, but they look pretty pissed off at the fact that you're here.
He might, but he can't see them yet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is this like a pillar or?
It is a pillar that stands proud in the room.
Okay, so I can't.
On the sides of
I
it,
can't-
there are rivulets of water.
Oh, this is like a little moat thing.
Yes,
Oh,
but you easily walk over it.
okay. All right, then I probably can't do a charge. Then never mind. I'll probably just move right there, and I will attack with the glaive on that
Sure.
guy.
Cool. Did you drop your torch to move here?
Yes. Whenever there's a fight, he drops the torch because the glaive is two-handed, so he drops it
Sure.
just to give some light while he fights.
Sure.
And if you move your hand over your face really fast, it's like a strobe effect. It's really neat. So, anyways,
Are you
There we
pulling a
go.
John Cena is what we're talking about?
Yeah, those 20s. I knew they were going to come and bite me in the ass. All right, that's it for my turn.
Well, speaking of biting in the ass, it becomes one of their turns.
Are
Yep.
these those same ones we fought before?
This is going to fly around the side here, and we are going to bite at you, Thunder. With an 8. We will miss you. Lila Harper.
I will walk in the room, and I will just attack this one
Very well.
with my longbow. Trusty longbow. Oh, it wasn't that trusty.
Unfortunately, your arrow misses and clatters down into the water to be lost forever.
No, that was my favorite arrow.
Oh well. Tough noogies.
All right, I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
Ooh,
Going to
target
use
sock.
your inspiration on that. Awesome. I love that so much.
30, 20.
All right. And you will pierce it for 9 damage.
Nice.
Excellent. And you were shooting at this one, you said?
Yes.
Awesome. Got it. Cool.
And then I will
All right. Anything else, Lila?
back up,
Okay.
and then that'll be the end of my turn.
Great. I am going to fly to here, where I will be attacking Thunder with a bite. Thunder, I will miss you terribly. Fail relevant.
Veil will go 5, 10. How deep is this water? Do you see the
You
bottom?
do
of
not
this
see the
veil?
bottom.
How
What-
deep is your love? How deep is your love?
I gotta make sure I have.
No more
I have-
BGs.
I've got the strength to jump over this. So this was 10, 15, 20, 25, and I will stab at thee.
Yep, you only need a DC strength of 10 to easily jump over it.
Yep, and he does. I had to make sure.
Cool.
The stabbing commences.
Very
I
well.
stab at thee
Nope.
like it's your great white whale. Just
It wraps
stab at it.
around the rapier tauntingly as he misses.
Insert one-liner
man.
here.
Insert one later here. Understood.
It's a long day.
Understood. After Vale fails, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I moved to. Well, I will bonus action disengage and move back 5 feet.
Okay. Mr. Oz. Can you hit one of these things?
So, I will try, but there's not a. It's not not in my favor. I don't think. It was a little in a clank. He jumps over the moat here, gets over to here, and swings at this guy.
Okay. And the war pick with a 21 will pierce it for 6 damage. Well struck, sir.
It was just because I was playing Oz that he rolled bad.
Right. Mm-hmm. Anything else, powerful
Okay.
Oz?
Nope, that's it for my turn.
Jackalade.
Alrighty. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, and this water right here. Is that too deep for halflings?
You look
And
down there,
gather for
you
that
cannot
matter.
see the bottom.
Lovely. I will stay put then.
So if you jump in there, you will have to swim.
Awesome. Not confident in that ability, so I will have to end my turn here.
Understood. As Jackalade moves to there, we go to Mr. Twintail.
5, 10, 15. It's actually having 25 feet of movement speed, but I will toll the dice. This guy got hit.
Very well. The wisdom saving
DC
throw.
14. Haha! I do damage. Look at me go. Solid 6.
Excellent.
Okay.
Good job, sir. As the spell takes hold, the little drake begins to necrotize. You see as its skin begins to get brittle and crack open. Mr. Thunder.
Thunder is going to
Strike.
attack this one that's
Sure.
weak looking.
Oh.
That probably hits.
It does. As you
14
slash it,
damage.
14. You cleave across it, and a gouge tears across its side. It hisses at you venomously. Anything else, Thunder?
We're up to master.
Apparently, I forgot to roll initiative for one of my little drinks. He had been asleep until just now.
And no, that's it for his turn. Level 2.
Understood.
Not much we can do.
All right, this little Drake is going to step forward as he flies in the face of the greater and larger individual. He opens his jaws and is going to breathe out a 15-foot cone of scalding steam. As this spreads outwards, we are going to breathe steam out across these people. Can I catch? No, I cannot. So, 15 feet would be these 3 people here, because that would not reach Twiki. So, Vale, Oz, and Thunder need to roll a dexterity saving throw of DC 11, or you will suffer 4 points of fire damage. If you succeed, you will take 2.
Yeah, well, Vale's taking 4 points of fire damage.
Understood.
I will take that wait for you.
Thank you. All right. So, after that Drake, we go to the next one. The next Drake is going to be the one next to it. So, right up here. This one will also open its little jaws and breathe outwards. 15 feet outwards. Catches the same 3 people. They need dexterity saving throws or suffer 4 fire damage.
Apparently, whoever I play doesn't roll well. Vale's got +5 to save and is still just getting wrecked.
Guys, this is why you do not miss a session, because Joe will have to play your character.
Yes. I haven't gotten anyone killed yet, but that's not saying a whole lot.
Oz, are you back?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I do need your 2 dexterity saving throws against these 2 scalding breaths. Alright, so
So it's not a saving throw, but it's the same number.
right. So cool.
So both.
You succeed on both of those, so you will have taken a total of 4 damage, 2 from each of them.
Thank you.
Alright. That is the extent of that turn. We go to Lila Harper. Miss
I'll be
Harper?
shooting at this one.
Very well.
Please.
A 19 strikes it, dealing 8 points of damage. As it withers and crawls around on the ground, it's still alive, but just enough to be dangerous.
Let's step on it. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Unfortunately, it becomes its turn.
No!
And it was going to use its scalding breath to breathe outwards in a 15-foot cone. And this one, we are going to catch even Twiki on.
This will be the first time Twiki might have gotten hit. It's gonna be...
So, I need Oz, Vale, and Thunder to roll dexterity saving throws of a DC 11 or suffer 7 fire damage.
Okay, but I'll try Vale first here.
Okay?
Ooh, okay. he's
Awesome,
saved.
awesome, awesome. Each of you will take 3. And then do we fry a chicken?
We'll find out. I gotta cook the chicken.
Oz is not very dexterous, but he just made 3 dex saving throws, so I'm going to just say that he just fell flat on his ass and is somehow being missed by these.
I love it. Twiki is going to suffer 7 fire damage, which is going to roast our Gabak. All right.
He's flapping around very angrily.
He is now a Dorchik.
That'd be way cooler than a chicken.
Fail rid of it. Vale?
Grade from normal
Joe?
hot wings.
What would Vale do?
Vale will walk up here and attempt to stab this guy.
Very well.
That's Twiki. Actions. I forget he has a short bow too. I think he probably forgot he has a short bow.
Yep. However, he
That's
will
out.
critically strike it. As it dies, it will explode.
Oh, I knew that was happening.
When it bursts, I need everyone who is not a fume drake to roll a Constitution saving throw or suffer 5 poison damage within 5 feet. So it's Vale, Oz, and Thunder.
I'll say like everyone.
Nope, just the 3 of you.
Alright,
Ah.
well.
5 damage.
I'm going to imprison all your dice, guys.
Vale's unconscious.
All right. Vale falls unconscious there.
Everybody panic.
Everybody panic. Cool. As Vale struck it and then fell unconscious due to the explosion, we will go to Oz's turn.
Listen, just because I knew it was going to explode doesn't mean they did.
Yep.
Okay, what is Oz gonna do? Oz is going to move here and take a swing on this one.
Sure.
Excuse me.
As you say, excuse me, you will strike it, dealing 9 piercing damage as the warp pick catches hold and pierces deeply. As it wriggles free of the hook, it drops away about a foot before it turns and hisses back at you.
Okay, that explosion hit everybody in the room?
Nope, just
Oh,
the
it's
five,
5
just the
feet.
3 of you.
Okay.
Yeah, it has a 5-foot radius.
Okay, cool.
It's like a
and Oz is going to risk the opportunity attack, move over here.
Okay. As I bite at thee, I will critically strike you,
Oof.
sir.
Okay, 8 damage.
Yes, sir. As it takes out a section of the back of your arm, right where that soft, tender spot is.
Yeah, that really hurt. I'm going to use a healing word on Vale here.
Very well.
Vale's conscious. Woo!
Vale's conscious but prone, as he has 4 hit points.
I'm going to go ahead and move a little bit further away here.
Sure.
Right there. That's it for my turn.
Cool. All right. After Oz, we go to Jackalade.
Alrighty. I am going to share Twiki space and then jump across 15 and then 20 feet. And then we'll say 25 right here. Question for you, Eric.
Yes, sir.
Can an arrow, would that count as an improvised weapon?
Yes,
I was
sir.
just to
If
throw
you
it,
want
or
to
would
try to
we
use
call
it
a
as an
dart?
improvised dagger, that's fine.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to bonus action give Thunder a healing potion.
Okay.
Both lines. Oh, that didn't do that. There we go. You
So-
rolled yours first, so you can use that one.
Yep. So Thunder, you recover 8 hit points thanks to the potion.
Then I'm going to throw that dagger of light at the closer of the 2 guys,
Okay.
or the bolts.
And you will pierce it, dealing 7 piercing damage. It's an improvised weapon, right?
Correct.
Okay. So improvised weapons, I believe, do just D4, right?
I think so.
So
Check that.
regardless,
That's why I rolled
it's still the same dagger. So you will deal 7 points of damage to it.
Alrighty. And that did have light cast on it, so if it doesn't stick, it's falling in the water.
Yep. It falls and descends. And over the next minute and a half of in-game time, it will continue descending, illuminating a variety of small alcoves deep in the water. You have no idea where those go.
Lovely. Alright, I think I'll end my turn.
Cool. After Jackalade, we will go to Twiki.
Is going to. What do I want to do here? I'm going to jump over to here. I'm going to use my bonus action to give Vale a healing potion from my belt. Vale will get 7 HP back, plus 7. And my regular action, I will toll the dead. Get tolled.
Okay. As you told the
Fortune
dead on
wisdom
it,
save.
the wisdom saving throw comes through as a 2.
Yeah.
On this one here,
No one took damage yet. Gotta
it
roll my
will
d12.
suffer.
8.
That's a big toll the dead As its skin begins to crack and bubble, it's boiling from the inside out.
I'm gonna move here.
All right, Mr. Thunder.
I'm gonna provoke an attack of opportunity from both back. Alright, do it. You'll move back 5 feet. Hello?
Yes, you took a
Yeah.
step back, so
Yeah.
I'm going to bite at
Yeah.
you once. A 16 to bite you.
That hits.
Okay,
So
you're going to suffer 3
damage.
fire damage.
And then he is going to attack the weak one with his glaive.
Yes, sir.
That might miss.
A 13 does strike it,
Okay, good. 10
leaving you with
damage.
1 hit point. All right,
And then as a bonus action, he will use the second Twicky treat.
understood. Cool. Anything other movement you'd like to do?
Nope, that's it.
All right. I'm going to try to recharge my breath weapon, which I only get back on a 6. I did not get that back. So this little fume drake, who is still confident, is going to indignantly come up to you and bite at you. With an 18,
That hits.
I will pierce
Yep.
you for 3 damage. The other drake is going to try to recharge its breath weapon, which you did not get back. And because it is at 1 hit point, it's going to submerge and it's going to swim down. Would you like to take your opportunity attack, Thunder?
I would.
Good old reach.
With a 22, it bursts beneath the surface of the water harmlessly. Its body drops below your reach. All right. So, Lila Harper.
I'm gonna shoot it. Oh, that was so close to being a net 20.
You will strike it, dealing 8 piercing damage, sir. All set.
Alright. And then...
Sorry, Lila.
I'll just stay there.
Okay, as Lila shot it, we go to Veil Renovant. All right. So, Veil, what would Veil do, Joe?
That's right, I'm Vale. I will shoot my short bow because I have a short bow.
All right.
You're just copying me, but worse.
Hey, it's not my character. It's 22
right.
for 7.
You'll deal 7 points of damage. Excellent. Good shot, Veil. As Veil leaves yet another one-liner.
Yep, insert one-liner here.
All
That'll
right.
be Vale's turn.
As we insert one-liner here, we go to Great Oz.
Okay, Oz is going to not get anywhere near that thing. He's going to step over here, drop his war pick, pick up a rock, and throw it.
Okay, the war pick clatters to the ground, clang, and the rock is yeeted over in that direction.
And I'm not proficient in improvised weapons,
So-
and I imagine this is a dex roll, so
Yes, sir. It's just straight
plus
dex.
0 to dex, so it's just a d20.
Yes, sir. And with an 11, the rock hits the wall.
He just grunts. And that's it for my turn.
All right. Jackalade.
Actually, I'm going to drink a potion.
Yes,
That'll
sir.
be it for my turn after
Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna do something kind of stupid. So I'm small enough to share space. So I'm gonna jump across the water,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use Shocking Grasp.
All right.
Brave. It is brave.
Very brave. With a 24,
Hey.
you electrocute it, dealing 5 points of damage to it. As you reach out, it has lost its reaction, sir.
Amazing. And then I don't want to take that opportunity. Actually, you know what? It can't take an opportunity attack, so I'm gonna jump through Thunder's face and back across.
Okay. Awesome.
That was my turn.
Twiki!
Well, I'm pretty sure we know what Twiki's gonna do. Roll that wisdom saving throw.
Yes, sir. Wisdom saving throw for the little fume drake. Results in an 11.
Alright, it's big money, big money, big money. No whammy, no whammy, no
Yep.
whammy. Stop! That's a
I
whammy.
have 6. You dealt 2.
D12s and me just do not get along.
They do
Never
not.
have.
No. All right. Anything else, Twiki? As you
No.
stand there and you see a single blister burble up.
Nope, I'm good. I'm upset I got burned.
All right. Great Thunder.
Thunder is going to take a step back, and
Okay.
then he's going to glaive it.
Awesome.
I think that misses.
It does, as it sparks off of the stone.
I will spend my action surge. Well, hold on. Is someone going after me? No. No, they're not. I will spend my action surge.
You're going to spend the action surge to try to hit it for 4 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's action economy. Can't let it go again. I
Worth
think that
it.
hits.
The 15 will strike it for 13 damage, and it will explode. No one is near it, so no one needs to make the Constitution saving throw. As you guys look around the room, the threat is gone. You hear water.
Is the water clean?
You very.
Yeah, he'll. Thunder will reach down and scoop up some water in his hand.
It's cool and feels refreshing across your hand. You watch as the stain of the dirt and mire and blood is washed away and trails downwards away from you.
Well, yeah, but he'll sniff the water experimentally to see if it's bad, and then he'll taste it.
It is the best drink of water you've had probably since you left Indonesia, if not ever.
He just looks at the others and just says, "Clean," and he starts drinking from it.
Okay.
Yeah, you work up a thirst fighting like this.
Lila would probably put some on her hand and just wipe her head.
Okay. It's a nice, cooling, refreshing experience.
It's quite deep, too.
Yes, the arrow with the light spell on it descended quite a ways. I didn't see the bottom of it.
You can still see it descending. It's easily 1,000 feet away now.
Oh gosh.
Oz suddenly gets a little bit of vertigo. He lays flat on his stomach.
Oz is not one for heights.
Something about being near water that's over 1,000 feet deep in heavy armor gives him the heebie-jeebies.
Blame him.
Who needs fall
Water's not-
damage?
I don't like water like that.
You're not like water, period, no.
I like water, but not. I don't like to swim in it. I mean, I have a lot of feathers. I get really wet. It's not great.
Yeah, I probably should have checked the depth before I jumped onto this middle platform here.
Are you not
Starts
confident about
crawling
being-
around.
You just gotta flap your arms a little bit. It helps.
Yeah, Thunder's
There's a
looking
door
around.
up here.
He's trying to figure out the purpose of this room.
Sure.
Like these pillars, do they go all the way to the ceiling?
They do not. They stop short about 3 feet away from the surface of the ceiling, and
And
coming
there's
off
these
the
little-
top of them, there's 4 spouts on each of the pillars. That is
Oh,
coming.
spouts.
Yeah, there's spouts, and water is flowing out of them.
Oh, so it's a fountain.
There's no drainage on the center platform or anything, right? It's just going straight down.
Just go straight down on the outside. If any of your water falls onto it, the various cracks and grooves in the surface of this platform, for lack of a better term, guide the water down into the flowing water below.
And nothing suggested from the arrow that this is a floating platform. It's very much a
Oh
solid
no,
structure.
you can
going
look
in.
down and you can see that there is a sheer rock wall going down, and down below, several hundred feet, you see several tunnels headed off into the stone in different directions. If you'd like, you can roll an insight check.
I would love to.
Vicky, do you need...
In fact, anyone who is looking at the structure of this down below the surface of the water can roll this insight check.
Twig gets away from the water, so.
Understood. And I will not allow Oz to do this check. All right.
I was just going to ask if stone cutting in history might help me out, but he's terrified right now.
Yeah,
so.
if he's not looking over the edge, he can't see what's going on.
No, he's not.
Yeah. All right. So, Thunder and Jackalade, the two of you can come to the conclusion that a structure as large as the Sanctum of the Starfallen needs to have a water source that is fresh and renewed constantly. Each of the pillars in this room has a constant create water enchantment on it that will create water, and this place feeds the entirety of this Sanctum of the Starfallen with fresh water.
So what you're saying is, don't put anything in it.
That's up to you guys.
I put acid in it.
With the flow rate of what's going in here, your acid is diluted so quickly it does not matter.
Damn it.
Could you imagine though? Poison all the water and then 3 layers down, we find a stream. We're like, yeah, we're saved, and we just poison ourselves.
That would be awesome. I would love that so much.
Don't give Eric ideas, okay?
I don't have to have them. This is great. You guys just bring them up and just let them ride.
As long as we don't do what we find, right?
Hey, what's the worst that could happen?
Speaking of the worst that can happen, Jack's gonna notice that Oz is very much terrified of this, and he's gonna pull out that dark metal hat he's made. He's gonna hand it to Oz and say, "Hey, don't be afraid. You've gone through it a lot. Take this hat. Let it remind you of your past conquests, right?"
Oz, you look at him and he's handing you a hat made out of a flying octopi creature that had previously grabbed a hold of one of their heads and wrapped around it.
Oz looks up at Jack and he's like, and by previous conquest, you mean us defeating this thing like an hour ago?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. That's very nice of you, Jack. Oz puts it on his head.
Oz,
It should be noted.
it
there
is
are
an
a couple
ugly
of
hat.
holes in it. He's done the best he could with what he got, but he's not exactly rolling in fabrics.
Nope.
It's quite good craftsmanship for what you had down here.
I do appreciate that. I take pride in my trade.
I was never good with the weaver's tools myself.
Well, I'll have to tell you, 50 years of experience helps a lot, goes a long way.
I would love to learn.
Feel free to ask. I'd be happy to teach. Maybe the next time we get to break in some downtime, right?
Absolutely. I could offer my expertise in calligraphy supplies, jeweler's tools, mason's tools, painter supplies, potter's tools, or smith tools if you're interested.
How old is Oz?
384 years old.
Makes a bit more sense. All right. I would be
Spent
happy
like
to take you up on
250
your-
years as a craftsman for the local temple.
I'd be happy to take you up on your expertise. Make it a trade then.
Oz nods. And the hat falls off, but he puts it back on. Doesn't
I'll
quite
make you,
fit.
I'll make some adjustments next time we have a break.
Good opportunity for me to learn.
All right. With that, Jackson go back to the water's edge and watch as the arrow continues descending.
Okay. You'll watch as the arrow is sucked away
Into one of the tunnels, or
into one of the
like something
tunnels. Yes,
snatched
sir.
it?
Nope, just
Cool.
gets swept away. Somewhere that will eventually be extinguished.
I think it lasts for, let's see, an hour.
Right. I will let you know out of character that unless you guys decide to drown yourselves, you will not find that arrow.
I don't know. Lila, that was your arrow. Do you want it?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I have plenty, which I'm going to move some arrows around. Give some more arrows.
I'm gonna
Oh, I
refill
never stock up the healing
my potion belt. Yep.
No healing.
There is a door up here on the north side.
Yeah, there is.
If one of y'all wants to
yeah.
open it, I can shoot through it. If anything's behind it.
Better. Flank. And yeah, Thunder is going to go to the door.
And I'm going to ready an action to fire in front of him.
Thunder, can you take my hand? Help me over this
Yeah.
gap here.
Oh, yeah. Thunder will, turn around, just a little bit cumbersome, but, and then he'll reach over and pick up Oz, and like put him right here.
Oh, thank you. I was just offering my hand, but I appreciate it.
He just nods.
You have gotten
Yeah,
uppies.
Yeah, he looks at Twiki and Jack as, do they need uppies too?
He's like,
I think Jack is fine.
I'm good. I'm used to this.
Uh,
There's a few rivers
And-
in Australia. I'm used to crossing them.
And then my arrow would go off.
Okay, your arrow fires into the darkness.
Yes.
Awesome. Please roll your attack roll.
Nat 20. You gotta be shitting me on this fucking roll.
I attack the darkness. Man, that's a classic.
As your arrow flies into the darkness, you'll hear, "Ooh, ow!"
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Someone's hurting.
Why are you sorry?
Please roll for initiative.
We don't have any friends here. I'm not sure why you're sorry.
Oh yeah, we don't. Oh, okay.
Roll
I
for
forgot.
initiative.
It's you dealt
Oh.
15 damage. Thanks so much.
This guy's just like a merchant or something like that.
Wandering, can't leave the
Wandering
dungeon
trader.
merchant.
Well, no way.
Yeah.
It wasn't 15 because I don't think
Oh, no.
you have max crit on.
No,
It's
so it should be 12 plus 7. 12 plus 5, so it should be 17. 2 more damage. Got it.
I did it, guys. I killed a civilian. Yeah.
plus 17.
The torch again gets a 5.
Did I roll initiative for a torch again? Sorry.
No, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Right, now you roll now.
I'm not going to reveal this character's name yet, so
Pass. She came down looking for us.
He shot
that would have
Cass.
sucked so much. Ooh, that's fun. My -1 initiative check.
Yes.
All right, Twiki, you heard, ow!
Twiki will take 5 feet, step 5 feet forward, and be like, I think I heard something in there. And he will hold an action to toll the dead if he senses hostility.
Okay,
So if whoever said "ow" was hostile, he'll toll the dead.
sure. A javelin comes sailing out of the dark. And Thunder, you have a torch, so I can see you. You can't see me, so this means it's with advantage and disadvantage because I'm outside of the 30-foot range. So straight roll, sir. A 20 to strike you, Thunder, as a javelin
That hits.
comes out of the dark.
That hits. Yep.
I hate catch. And you hear some ponderous footsteps moving away.
Moving away.
Vale? What would,
He's done with us.
what would you do, Vale? This is shoot first, ask questions later. Lila? I don't care what's in there. We're
guess
gonna
so.
kill it. If it bleeds, we can kill it. What'd Vale do, Joe?
Well, Vale will go 5, 10, 15, 20. Still not see anything. And he'll be like, huh? I don't see anything in here yet. And he'll step a step back here and he will ready a short bow shot.
Oh, Lila Harper. You started
5,
this.
10, 15, 20. I'm gonna be risky. I don't see. Oh, what?
Jumping into the darkness.
Yes.
Awesome.
I don't see anybody. Oh, that's right. I don't have dark vision. I will light a torch and I will throw it as far as
Well,
I-
no, lighting the torch is the action. Do you have a torch in your hand? Because it takes an action to pull one out of your backpack.
I would not. Damn it!
Okay.
I'll pull out a torch.
All right, you pull a torch out of your backpack. Awesome. Cool. So, that's your action. We go to Jackalade, unless you want to do something else, Lila, with your bonus action.
No, I can't do anything.
Okay. Because you do not have dark vision, we go to Jackalade.
Alright, I got you covered. I'm gonna run forward, jump the gap, and I'm gonna cast light on the torch.
Okay.
I also do not have dark vision.
Did you have a torch out?
I did have a torch.
on my list, yeah.
Oh, you did have a torch out? Okay, there you go.
So
No, he's
Yeah,
casting it on
Lila's
the one on
Oh,
Lila's,
Lila's torch. Understood. On Lila's torch.
Yeah.
Understood. All right, on Lila's torch. Okay, Lila. Cool.
Shout to Eric.
I'm sorry?
Don't javelins only have like a 30-foot throw range without disadvantage?
Correct, but it,
Yeah.
disadvantage and advantage because he couldn't see me.
Oh, right.
surprise attack.
Yeah. So it's 120-foot long range. So disadvantage, yes, but because Thunder couldn't see the source of it, straight roll. All right, so Jacqueline casts light on a torch.
I can do that manually.
Now, for the two of you, this torch now has 0 calories.
Yes, and
Okay,
It's a light torch.
it's a light torch.
Oh, okay.
It's torch
Thank you
light.
so much.
All right.
what happens if we light it? Do we get double range?
Anything else you want to do, Jack? No, that's not how that works.
We
Nice
gotta
try.
try it.
Yeah, you gotta try.
I'm gonna pass.
All right,
I'll
Oz.
best it.
They are
Just clanks
attempting.
his way into the room.
Yep.
There's another moat.
The bane of Oz, moats.
He turns around at Thunder and he goes, "Toss me!"
There we go. It is. All right.
You know, if you
He's just
If
gonna
you
take
think
the
about
dodge action and sit here.
All right. As Oz takes the dodge action, Thunder, you've been instructed to toss me.
Yeah, he is going to. Well, he's not going to toss him because I think that would be an action. But he is going to rip the javelin that hit him out of himself, and he's going to move forward. And as he moves forward, he's going to just scoop up Oz
Okay.
and leap over the water, and then probably just
So, as a question,
Um,
did you drop the javelin?
Yeah, the one that hit me.
Yes,
Yeah,
dropped it on the ground.
right
Okay,
here.
just
Yeah, yeah,
I just gotta jump through the hoop of checking.
yeah. Actually, you know what? Is it size like normal javelins?
Yes, but if you currently have it, you can't pick up Oz and your glaive and the javelin. You'll leave 2 hands.
Well, I was thinking maybe he could just pull it out of himself and then put it in his carrot because he has a thing of javelins on his back.
Stowing things is an extra thing, so that's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then he'll drop it then, and then he'll scoop up Oz, leap over the moat, and drop it here. And I still can't see who fucking threw that javelin. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Too bright.
40. Is it just like a giant orc? What is
It's
that?
an
A troll?
ogre in plate armor.
He's not starving like everybody else.
He looks at you. Oh, mean people. I was resting. What do you want to do, Thunder?
Is he speaking in common?
Yes.
Thunder is gonna look at him. Does he look like he's about to like charge forward and swing or anything like that?
Yeah, he's going to defend himself against the people who shot him while he was taking a nap.
Once he gets sleeping on the job.
Unfortunately, Thunder doesn't speak the language well enough to explain anything. He is going to use his bonus action to second wind.
Very well.
So don't be a 3. God fucking damn it. Man, I am
That's not
getting
good,
real
man.
sick and tired of these rolls for the last 2 sessions. And then
Oh, man.
and then I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay. Mr. Twicky.
And that's it for my turn.
Yes, sir.
I'll go 5, 10, 15. And, oh, I could see him from before I could now. I can't jump across because I have to be 2 sizes smaller to be the same square.
You can jump to the left. You can go diagonal, remember?
Yep. And then I will toll the dead, the big guy.
Okay. Can you see him from where you're standing there?
I sure can. I can see it right here.
Okay. Nope. My wisdom saving throw. Yeah, I got you. As I will suffer 5 necrotic damage. Oh, meanies! You suck! He's going to run up to you. And he's going to try to take your torch. Need you to roll your athletics or acrobatics, Thunder, to prevent him from taking your torch away. Did you need a 16? Alright. Put it out! Not nice! Vale, what would you like to do?
I'll try. I'm Vale. I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then I will shoot him with an arrow.
Okay.
He's clearly this character, you start forgetting who you are, you know?
Yep.
16 for 11.
The 16 pinks off of his helmet.
Or I remember in session 1, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm playing Oz,
Alright.
the actual character I'm supposed to play."
Yep. Alright, so Vale shoots. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Alright, Lila.
Oh. Nah, I'm just right. Oh, that's the torch. That's fine too. I'll go right there, and I will shoot him. Oh, and that one.
Serves you right for shooting people who when they're asleep.
I'm sorry.
That's the best time to shoot them.
If you're sorry, why did you shoot him again?
Well, I missed this time.
All right. So after Lila misses terribly, we go to Jackalade.
No, I want to do an action surge.
Oh, you gonna action surge?
Yes.
Okay,
To miss him again.
sure. With a 19, you do pierce him, dealing 5 points of piercing damage. That's a good shot. It was a girl. Oh, she's mean. Everyone bullies me. Anything else, Lila?
Feel bad. We can stop shooting you if you promise not to attack us. I'm sorry for
You
shooting.
keep shooting him. Your
But
persuasion.
now I don't.
Roll your persuasion check. You have a negative 20 to this.
Okay.
Thank you. So with the negative 5,
-5.
he
I
cannot
managed to
fail
get a
that.
nat 20.
No, nice try.
I mean, he can roll
See
that
it?
one technically, Eric.
Oh, true. True. All right.
Yes.
Here we
Does he
go.
have a negative charisma mod?
Yeah.
He does, but
He does.
All right.
So
So
you're saying there's a chance.
there's a chance. All right, Jackalade, what do you want to do?
Oh gosh, I am not that good at persuasion. Actually, I'm pretty good at persuasion. We're gonna try it. I'm going to move up. And just call out. Shoot, I don't know. You there? Are you? If you forgive us, we've been hounded by creatures ever since we've entered this tablet. So forgive our allies, but unfortunately we've been kind of in a shoot first mood. Would it be set to? Would you be willing to parlay with us if we cease fire?
He pauses for a moment in his efforts to grab the torch, looks at Thunder, looks back at you, looks back at Thunder. He has big words. What do they mean?
Oh shoot!
Honestly, that guy speaks common better than I do.
Which is great. I love it so much. Jackalade, I need you to roll a persuasion check. You need to beat a 20 on this because he simply doesn't understand the flowery language you used.
Oh,
Yeah, parlay. You're talking to an ogre.
I don't know, man. I blanked. I just Pirates of the
It's
Caribbean.
totally in
To
character.
party?
This is totally in character. I love it. We just have to go through the hoops of what this is. So with the 21, he looks
21.
over. Oh, friends.
Just like that, we're friends.
Awesome.
All right, so Jackalade. Anything else?
I don't know. Anybody's got a weapon? I guess Vale and Lila both have their weapons drawn, so I guess I kind of put my arms out and like put them on their shoulders, just palm down,
Okay.
and I'll my turn.
Oz, anything you want to do? Just gonna jump through the hoops here.
No, he'll
Okay.
throw his weapons.
Thunder.
Thunder is looking at this guy and he's not quite sure. He doesn't seem hostile, so he is playing keep away with the torch, though. Yeah, he'll just continue. He'll just have a dodge action,
Okay.
but he'll just stay between the ogre and the party just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wiki, anything you want to do to this guy?
not right now. No.
No. All right. Does anyone want to do anything to him? Nope.
I want to tell him
I'll be
sorry.
making a sandwich.
All right. So, you guys are free to continue your discussion. Torch too bright. Horse thing man with pretty hair. Too strong. Depressing.
You know what? Thunder will dunk the torch in the fountain here and put it out.
Shiny girl. Ugh. Hide from torch.
Shiny girl.
Why you shoot Bragdor?
Trogdor!
Not Trogdor, Bragdor.
Trogdor! Sorry, you're just taking me back to 2005. Yeah.
Burninating the countryside. So I couldn't resist myself then. I'm done now. I won't derail us further.
Eric, he's a troll or an orc?
He's an ogre.
Ogre, okay.
Like Shrek.
No, not like Shrek. Damn Shrek. Screw Shrek. Shrek is
Like
a
Shrek.
blob with, frankly, the stupidest ears in all of anime.
He's got layers, okay?
Not an
It's not
It's a
anime,
trick.
but he doesn't qualify for anything else. He's a Shrek.
animation? Is that
Animation,
what you
whatever, yes. Eric got pissed at Shrek. Anyway, look,
Eric,
I like the story, hate the character design.
I'm sorry for shooting you.
Like, I think everybody else was fine. Sorry, not fix arm.
I will. I don't want to use.
You came around with the torch, he moves away from the torch.
I'll take the torch from me if you like.
I'll leave. Wait, he's taking the torch?
I can take it, check.
Okay. I'll go around and I'll use a healer's kit on him.
He snorts at you. You shoot things not friendly.
He's quite good at it.
No, I'm not shooting you. Give me your arm.
Well, your healer's kit. Let's see. That you see a hit die, right?
No, healer's kit without the healer feat is what allows them
Right.
to.
It's just stabilizing.
Just yeah.
So it's more
So
just.
just going to stop the bleeding. That's fine.
Yeah. It's more like RP here.
He looks at you. Why Smooth Skin help Bragdor?
That's why we're helping him. You seem
He's
hard.
dubious about what you're saying.
And I felt bad.
You felt bad? Not as bad as Bragdor's arm.
It'll heal.
No kidding. He
How long have you
gestures to
been
the
down here,
centaur.
Bragdor?
He gestures to the centaur. She's not that smart.
He shakes his head.
Take it.
Bragdor be down here in water for one nap.
Wait.
So you've just begun exploring this place yourself.
Exploring? No. Exploring get you killed. Explorers die.
That's kind of why we're shooting everything, because everything down here has been trying to kill us as well, so...
Orgar say we send explorer. Explorers never come back. Ha ha ha.
Orgar. Chief?
Orgar boss. Yeah.
He. Strong?
Orgar very strong. Punch face, break skull. Ha ha ha. Funny to watch. Never get hit.
How long have you been down here?
One nap.
That's it? Anything before?
Before. Four. 3. 3 before.
3 naps before.
No, 3 fingers, but she's not smart.
What is happening? Oz, take over.
Honestly, it's
3
confusing
comes
me as
before
well.
4. That's what she's saying.
Before.
Remember, he's not the bright light bulb in a Happy Meal.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Is there anybody
He has an
speak
intelligence score of
Dwarvish?
5.
That's awesome. Is there anybody speak
He's making
Dwarvish to
Oz
make-
feel like he has an intelligence score of 5.
Working hard on it.
So, this Orgar sent you down here as an explorer, but you're not
Oh.
exploring.
No. Don't tell Orgar Brogdor is here. Orgar might get mad. Brogdor's supposed to be on guard duty.
God, Daddy.
But water is fresh and tasty.
Water
I'll
is
bite.
good.
Brogdor, what is it, Orgar wanted you to guard down here?
Oh,
I mean, it couldn't be that important if you can get water instead.
office. Brogdor guard office. Nothing ever happened. Sturges came. I go roar. Sturges run away.
What's
That
your-
was office, like post office? OFIS?
What is post office? After
That was a
office?
question for Eric.
No. After off. I'm sorry. Got too in character. What was the question about the office?
Office, like office as in like a business office or a post office?
That's you.
But like
I'm
that.
not going to answer that as Eric. No.
Oh,
Damn it, no. I'm not going to answer that one. You kidding? You have no idea who Orgar is, what Brogdor
I
was
do.
guarding. No. I'm not going to
Alright.
give you that information for free.
Ah.
Screw that.
alright,
So,
fine.
what kind of office is special?
He looks at you he looks over the fountain at you. Office is where Orgar sleeps sometime when he have lady. Ha ha ha.
There's ladies down here?
He smiles broadly at you. Not enough.
I'm a chicken, so yeah, not me.
Ugh.
I'll be right back.
Chicken's tasty.
I peck really hard. Meh.
He looks at our friend Twicky here with a bit of a lust.
Hey, Twicky's not for eating.
He's filled with poison.
It's okay. Brogdor ate before nap. What was the question? I wrote something there for a moment.
I said he's filled with poison.
You're filled with poison. Sick chicken. Both ways. Both sick being cool and sick being dying.
Epic.
Epic. No. Brogdor. Epic is GM. Thank you. I will take myself. Thank you.
I was about to ask. Who's Jim?
Mm.
Warrior Brogdor.
Warrior Brogdor. I like that. Warrior
Ooh.
Horseman.
You have seen. He struggles with the words. Magic door.
Magic door.
A good question.
Oh. The black wall. Scary. Nothing goes through.
I believe that's to our southeast. Like if
Yes.
we. He's like, he's gonna point in that direction.
That direction. Gotcha.
Well, the direction of the wall, the door we came through,
Right?
in the beginning of the dungeon that we can't go through.
Yes.
And he's gonna gesture
Black wall.
door.
Yes. Scary.
Thunder shakes his head. No. Magic door. He can't think. He doesn't know the word for teleport, so he's trying to think of another
real
word.
hard. His eyebrow, like his brow, is furrowed. Trying to use telepathy on you, and he has no skill at this whatsoever. He's trying to understand. His comprehension's just gone. Eric knows what you're talking about, but Brogdor has no clue.
Well, yeah. Well, Thunder knows what he's talking about, but Thunder doesn't know how to say teleportation circle in common. So,
Right.
Thunder is.
What we have here is failure to communicate.
Yeah, I mean, Oz is like looking at Thunder and knows what Thunder is trying to say, but is afraid to use the word teleportation around Bragdor.
I got this. Bragdor, do you
That's
know
little
of any
thing.
doors?
Sorry,
Do you
repeat
know
that?
of any doors where people... yeah. Bragdor, do you know of any doors around here where if somebody goes in them, they don't come back?
Oh.
If you put something through it, you can't hold it.
Oh no. Black wall. Nothing comes out. Nothing goes through that. But nothing comes back from the Trog door. Troglodytes off that way. And he's going to point in this direction. Troglodytes. Reptilians. Stinky. Make you sick inside. Throw up constantly. Icky.
He pointed to the north there.
To the west.
Just to be clear, there's not a door on this western wall, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So
He's generally saying that somewhere to the west of this room, there is a door where troglodytes, he calls it the Trog door because that's fun. The troglodytes are off to the west. He calls them reptilians. Would you like to roll a nature check to try to, or history, your choice of which one you'd like to use, to determine what you guys might know about troglodytes?
I'd love to.
Oz would love to do that, yeah.
Sure.
About to ask.
History or what?
Or
Nature.
nature. Yep.
Or nature? Oh, okay.
Thank you,
We're at
Oz.
7.
Thank you, Jack.
No, you motherfucker.
With a 3.
So what's an 18?
So 4.
Nothing of troglodytes.
All right, so Thunder,
Thunder
you
knows.
would know these from Andoja, and we're establishing some canon here, which is fun. There are troglodytes all over Andoja. We're going to include these near the call, which makes a lot of sense, because
They-
they look like
They
this.
they live in caves. Yeah.
There you go. This is what we're looking at when we talk about a troglodyte.
I always have the Heroes of Might and Magic troglodytes in my head. I love that game.
The ones with the alligator heads.
No, they're just like little blind lizard guys
Oh.
with spears.
Oh, those are weird.
Meh.
Let me see if I can find.
These trogs are better.
I found it. Is it in our chat?
Yeah, Thunder is just nodding. Rockdoor, where you get armor?
Earned it. Not make. You like, you don't have.
No, I mean he's wearing plate, right?
Yep,
It's way better than mine. I'm wearing chainmail.
yep.
Yeah.
He's real proud of his plate armor.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, if we had killed him, I would have taken that armor.
Yeah, it's half plate
100%, yeah.
officially.
Yeah. Thunder's gonna nod and just say,
I reckon that's still an option.
"Yeah, I mean, he seems friendly enough. He's not hostile." Like,
He's not hostile when you don't shoot him while he's sleeping.
Thunder will ask Bragdor.
Bragdor.
You know cave. You guide us.
No. Orgar would get mad.
Sounds like Orgar is going to be mad that you just didn't explore down here.
You not tell Orgar. Bragdor was
Tell you.
friendly.
You don't have to tell him that you led us around either.
Bragdor not help. No. Orgar report to Ratman. Me not do nothing with you.
Rat man. Okay. Oh, wait. Ragnar, who is the rat man?
He shrugs. Big rat, walk on 2 legs, wears armor and clothes. Powerful.
Can you point us in the way out?
He points at the door you just came through.
Thank you.
He then turns and points to the north.
Is there a door?
2 ways out.
Do you have tribe?
Orgar lead tribe.
You just said Orgar reports to a rat man. The
Yeah.
rat man leads your tribe?
No, Ratman lead all of Sanctum. Ha ha ha.
All of Sanctum or just this one level?
He furrows his brow. Level?
Yeah, I heard this place goes down a long ways.
Nobody goes down.
What if we wanted to go down?
Then you explore. You die. Ha ha ha.
Well, I don't want to die. Can we go down without dying?
All explorers die.
Ragnar, if all explorers die, then maybe we should go elsewhere. Where's the rat man?
Ratman been gone for long time. Orgar say Ratman's come back and punish, so we obey.
I don't want to run into Ratman. Ratman seems very scary.
Very
rats are pretty
scary.
tasty.
Many rats that way and that way and that way and that way. Rats all over.
Yeah, we ran into
He just
a
pointed in every
bunch.
direction.
Yeah, he's pointing in all directions.
Awesome.
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
No, Orgar might get mad.
Well, do you know where he is, or is he just gone for now?
Orgar not gone. Orgar that way. And he points to the north.
Is he like you? Will he? If I shoot him, will he attack me, or?
I'm pretty sure
You
anyone
shoot-
you shoot will attack you.
You shoot
Fair.
Orgar. Orgar take your heart and eat it.
Heart is pretty
I
tasty.
don't want that.
Are you sure? Well, I guess you might not, to be fair.
I don't want my heart ripped out of my chest.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
only have one of those.
You only have
Only one?
Jeez.
What do you
Weakly.
have?
2.
Oh, well, can I have that one?
No. My
Get
heart
your
belongs to another.
Orgot?
Damn. Why did I go there?
I can get you another heart if you need one. They're
I like
pretty-
Lila Orgar?
Orgar?
Lila Orgar? No. We're gonna ship it. That's what we're gonna do. Alright. Bragdor. Ugh. Bragdor not want more hearts. Too good enough.
Well, then you can't. I mean, can you eat one of them if you get hungry?
No.
Oh,
Oz, do you have 2 hearts?
No, I've only got the one, I think.
Okay, I didn't know if I was the weird one here.
You centaurs have 2 hearts.
How do they?
Thunder? Do centaurs have 2 hearts? And if
I would
so, where are they
imagine-
located?
I would imagine yes. I would imagine there's a human-sized one where the human heart would be, and there's probably a secondary heart somewhere in the horse section. Because I mean, they're so big.
Mhm.
Horse
Yeah,
region.
yeah. I mean, they're
Like
so
Rex
big.
Hopper.
It makes sense that there'd be 2 hearts.
I mean, you got 2 rib cages. Might as well have 2 hearts.
Right?
You have
Then all they
You have
need is
4
a sonic
lungs.
screwdriver and they're good.
So out of character, I want to say that sounds like these ogres are not going to be friendly to us down here. This guy is just an exception.
Indeed.
I'd agree with that.
Bragdor is definitely an exception for you guys. You guys caught him while he was napping, somewhere he wasn't supposed to be. And he looks at the fact that there are 6 of you and you guys critically struck him to start. He's intimidated and scared of you guys. He just is more scared of Orgar than he is of you.
Yeah, I was
Orgar.
considering the angle of like maybe trying to convince him to join the Underwatch, but it doesn't sound like he wants to do anything with us.
I will tell you that sometimes there's these roles where it's like it is impossible to convince him
Sure,
to do
yeah.
this, and this character will not join you guys no matter what.
Do you like Orgar?
That's fair.
I wasn't asking him to join us. I was gonna just ask him to like lead us around a little bit, just to
He won't.
because
The
Think about
line
the doors first.
the line is once the PCs and Bragdor are done talking, the PCs may wish to leave. Under no circumstances will he accompany the PCs, stating that it would not be a good idea if he was seen with them because Orgar might get mad.
Lovely.
So no.
But what if we kill Orgar?
Then you might
Hey,
have a buddy.
give a dream
But
Orgar's
you
head.
gotta go and find Orgar and deal with that.
I mean,
Well, it
I
sounds
feel like
like
we do
all
that
we-
anyway.
It sounds like we've gotten a lot of information here for the group. We just got to decide: are we going north or are we going out and west?
we
Probably north.
go well. While this
North-
conversation was going on, can we have taken a short rest?
Sure.
Yeah, thank you.
This is a very restful place. You look around and Bragdor has set up a series of rubble here to form a makeshift bed of stone.
Well, yeah, because I was actually thinking of making this like a hub for the level or something. If we ever need to find a safe place to rest, we come in here and lock the doors.
It's a pretty
Also-
nice place.
Also, lots
I
of
like
water for cooking, Twicky. Yeah.
Maybe we could take the
Cooking.
rooms out there.
Yeah, lots of water for cooking, comma Twicky, not for cooking Twicky.
Now,
There.
would you commas save lives, guys?
Yeah.
Let's eat dinner, Grandma.
Yeah.
Let's have Grandma for dinner, right? That's a different one.
Yeah. Twiggy will give the ogre a good berry and go, "Try this, it's tasty."
He pops it into his mouth. Ooh, tart.
You feel full now, though, right?
He does.
That's for what I did earlier. I'm sorry.
He gives you a big, tusky grin.
Bale's gonna eat his Twiggy treat real quick.
Now, did you Thunder state that you were considering making this a base, or was that out of character?
No, he actually said Said that to Twiggy, yeah.
Okay. Bragdor is going to tell you, this room's safe. That room's safe. And then he points to the north. That room haunted.
Yeah, I really want to go in there now.
Yeah, and Thunder's going to say, like, Thunder, we need clear hallway. And he's going to point back this way.
Probably should clear the hallway.
Question for Eric.
Yes, sir.
If I look into the water by the southern fountains here,
Sure.
can I see into the fountain in the next room? Or is this wall between the two
There's a
rooms
wall
go far
between the
down?
two. It goes all the way down.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Good question, though. I love it.
Guess we don't have to worry about too much sneaking up on us
But if,
or chasing us
The
around.
water is perfectly clear. You can see anything that were to come, unless it was a water elemental, which, spoiler warning,
We're kinda
is
screwed.
not coming up here. You're level
thank
2.
the Lord.
Not going up.
Thank the Lord.
You're level 2. I don't feel like keeping king tonight, guys. Remember, it's very easy for the GM to kill the party.
Yay!
Rocks fall.
Earthquake.
But if-
you all die.
Water rises.
Actually,
If-
it is that time, actually. So, it's at this point that I need you guys to
Oh
make
no, I
a
brought
dexterity
something up.
saving
I'm sorry.
throw. And the dexterity saving throw for this is a DC 12, or you will be falling prone. As the
What is it?
entirety of the Sanctum of the Starfallen shakes with a normal tremor. So,
Twiki falls over.
Oz falls over, Twiki
Vale.
falls over, Thunder holds firm, Lila holds firm, Twiki, and Vale. Wow.
What is this about? Ah!
Bragdor is going to stand and laugh heartily at those of you who fall over. Earthquakes happen often. Got to
I'll
be
go
careful in rooms. Earthquake happens. Rooms change.
I'll help pick up
Oh
Oz.
gosh.
I know he's old.
What do you mean, oh gosh? You mean Eric might have multiple maps that change what the layout looks like? Oh no!
I'll be honest, I've been drawing a map.
Please draw the map. Absolutely, I think it's great. Do so. Once you
Be
guys
honest.
fully explore maps, they will be going up on the website for people to check out and download for a small fee and use in their own games.
Okay.
People on Patreon get access to those for free. See.
EDP.
All right. So, anything you wanted to ask Bragdor while you're staying here?
I think he's kind of explained everything he's willing to explain.
Okay. So, after
Do you
taking
have
your
any-
short rest, go ahead. What was your question?
Bragdo, do you have anything for trade that you might be willing to part with that you may have found in the limited exploring that you've done?
He narrows his eyes. Yes. What do you have for trade?
Let's see.
He's been taken advantage of enough times over his lifetime to know that you need to show him what you're going to trade him first before he shows you what he's got.
That's fair.
Because he's an idiot and he knows it.
Do I see any rope on his person or anything like
You
that?
do not see any rope on his person.
I will offer him 50 feet of rope and or some rations.
50 feet of rope and how many rations?
Or one ration.
Or one ration.
Yeah, those are the
Oh.
things I'll show him.
Well, he's not hungry now, and his level of foresight is so small that he won't be interested in the ration. But the rope can come in handy. And so he goes, I take rope. You take this. And he's going to hand you a large grappling hook.
I just got rid of my rope.
He smiles. He doesn't make the connection that if he gives it to you, he won't have it.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Crocodile. Good doing.
Thunder,
Good
Thunder
trade.
will move over and like hold his hand out for the grappling hook.
I will give it to Thunder.
Yeah, he reaches into his bag because I have like 3 lengths of rope here. So he'll start tying, 1 length of rope to the grappling hook.
Okay.
So now we have a 50-foot grappling hook.
Okay. Line with
And then he'll-
Okay.
And then, you know what? He'll give that to Lila.
Okay.
Oh.
So I do
One
need
length of rope
Jack to
weighs
scratch. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
1 length of rope weighs 10 pounds, so just letting you know.
Okay, I have
The
2
grappling hook
now.
weighs
The
grappling hook weighs another 4 pounds.
Yeah, hempen rope is 50 feet of hempen rope is 10 pounds, and I gave you one of mine.
So can you hold the 14 pounds total? If not, I have room on Jack.
Yes, I can hold it.
Okay.
So it was grappling hook and then rope.
Yes.
And Jack lost
I like
a
it.
coil of rope, and so did our friend Thunder.
Yes. I like
Should
that.
I
In that
tie my
trade,
rope?
I gained up points personally. Say that again, Lila.
Should I tie my rope to the grappling hook and the rope and make 100 foot?
I think 50 should be fine.
Okay.
Don't want to deprive ourselves of extra rope,
That is true. Alright, are we going back down or are we going up?
South.
Okay.
Bragdor points to the north. Haunted. And shakes his
They
head.
want to go.
Back door.
I really do.
I don't know how I feel about ghosts. Not gonna lie.
As the others walk away, Thunder will extend his forearm to Bragdor
Okay.
and just kind of gesture for him to clasp his arm back.
He looks at you. Does it? Doesn't mean anything to him.
Yeah, no, it's. And then he's gonna say, "Dylan, you son of a bitch!" And
He looks at you.
I'm just kidding.
Dylan, son of a bitch. Want some candy? For the record, I love those movies. I'm a huge Predator fan. Still haven't seen the one on Netflix yet.
But
Eric, can you touch a torch to me real quick?
Oh, hatchet? No, but I can give you
Okay,
rights
get it.
over it in one moment. Lila had control
Yeah.
of it. We'll just send it to all players so that everyone has access to it. There you go.
yeah, he will, nod
left
to
in the dark.
Bragdor as a fellow warrior, and but then he will move back south towards the others.
All right.
He's gonna just remind the others, remember, thing in hallway.
I'm going to ready an action to shoot.
Because that worked so well last time.
It did!
It did work well, actually.
I hit on.
As you guys open the door, you will hear a snarl from inside the hallway. Please roll for initiative.
Oh gosh.
Man, it's like I knew.
This thing rolls with advantage.
Why?
Did I roll
Oh.
Veil?
I need. Pop, pop.
Let's just go and do it this way. Okay. So, 14. 14. Other thing here gets to roll. There we go. Sweet. So, going down the order here. Veil.
Veil will 5, 10, 15, 20. And he will take the dodge action.
Okay. Oz.
He will walk out into the hall.
Okay. At which point a sling shot is thrown at you. Thwack. A 5 to hit you. Unless you can see it. I think you can see it. Yep.
Yeah, one in and that's
It's a 5 to hit you. I got a Thanos roll, so natural
Yep.
one I missed. All right, Oz, you're in the hall. In front of you, see a half reptilian, half fur-like creature ahead of you, being ridden by a kobold.
Oh,
Is dinner out there, Oz?
could be, could be. Would I know what this thing is at all?
You can roll a history check. This is not a nature check. This would only be history. And the DC you're shooting for is a 14. So here we go. I will send you the sheet as well as some information on these. So Oz. It's that. And actually, the description's not at the bottom of it. So,
Okay, nightmare beast. All right, I think I'm safe to attack a nightmare beast.
okay.
I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna swing at the nightmare beast.
Very well. And I forgot to show his health bar. Put on there for you guys. As your 12 swings at it, unfortunately, you did not strike it.
Okay, that's it for my turn.
Okay. Cool. After Oz, we are going to go ahead and go to the kobold, who has pack tactics now. And we are going to attack you using our sling. What? A 22 to strike you, sir.
That hits. Oh yeah,
As
he has pack tactics, so it's a straight roll, right?
advantage and disadvantage.
Yeah, I would assume disadvantage from range attack and melee, but
You're right. So, I will deal 4 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Yep.
Okay. That is the extent of the kobold's turn. Twinkie.
Twinkie excited thinking there's dinner. You can 5, 10, 15. And goes, oh, we get good dinner tonight, guys. Good dinner tonight. And I will start by. I'm not that interested in the kobold, to be honest with you, from a food perspective. So I'm gonna toll the dead the nightmare beast.
Very well. So, it is not taking damage.
Nope.
A 7 means I will suffer some. To the tune of
5.
5 necrotic damage. Got it. Anything else,
I'm
sir?
gonna hide under thunder. Oops, I didn't mean close the door.
Okay.
Twinkie. I can end my turn under thunder. So I'm tiny or small.
Cool.
Ah.
So, the only person who watches this happen is our friend Oz. But Oz, as this creature stands in front of you, its jowls begin to vibrate and its face splits open, the skin pulling backwards across it to reveal its skull and a pair of bright green eyes with slit pupils. Its fangs, as it self-skins, it roars outwards. And I need everyone within 60 feet who can hear it, that's everybody, to make a charisma saving throw of a DC 11 or be frightened and fall prone.
And charisma
right.
saving throw.
I got an advantage on that, I think.
Wow, you guys are rolling really well on this one.
Except for Tweaky.
Except for
Makes
Twiki.
sense.
Twiki, you
Yeah.
are a chicken. All right, so everyone saved except for Twiki. Twiki, you are frightened and knocked prone. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
He's rolling on the ground, making little noises.
Right?
Is he a chicken or is he Beaker from the Muppets? Me.
And the
Sometimes-
description of this is when it is about to attack, a Crenshaw pulls back the skin of its muzzle, revealing the skull-like bones of its face. It will then make 2 attacks, a bite and a claw against Oz. The bite claw against you, Oz, will pierce you for 8 piercing damage.
Scary dog.
Yes, it will.
And then I will tear at you with my claw. A 17 to find a weak spot.
Nope, 19 AC.
All right.
Knocks it
Thunder.
with his shield.
As you hear the clang from the other room, what would you like to do, Thunder?
Unfortunately, I can't see. So,
Tweaky has
I
light
will-
on.
Stepped into the room.
well, hold on. Because I forgot that I didn't have light on my character.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
wait, do I have light on me?
Nope.
No, Jack's holding the torch if you want to snag it from him.
I will absolutely snag it from him.
Sweet.
And by snag it, I mean throw it right here.
All right. So you're gonna throw it. Awesome.
Yeah.
So it goes there.
And then he is going to. Oh, okay.
See, that's a throw. Gotcha.
Does that really take my whole action?
It does.
Then I guess I just stand here then. Oh.
Yeah. Throwing
Protection
things
warcraft.
takes an action to do.
I guess I'll move right here so I don't get in everyone's way.
Okay.
That's it for my turn.
Jackalade.
Don't you have an action
Right.
surge since we took?
I mean,
short
yeah, but we just rested. I don't want to use it right
Ah,
now.
okay. That's
yeah,
fair.
there might be more of them.
All right. Gonna jump down because I have no idea what this thing is. 15. Wow, that's horrifying. Gonna take a step back.
It's a nightmare creature.
It's literally a nightmare creature.
I have a spell. I am going to use it. I'm gonna use my last spell slot for a Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
And yeah, we're gonna cast this at first level.
Unfortunately, your Chaos Bolt sails into the far wall.
Oh,
You nearly hit Oz with that one. All right. Anything else, Jackalade?
I'll move one more step down so I'm not in the way, and then
Okay.
I'll pass.
Lila Harper.
All right. 5, 10, oh, hello. Yeah, I'm shooting right at that thing.
Cool.
No 20.
Nice.
Excellent. So, you're going to hit for a total of 16 points of damage with that shot. Good shot, sir. Sorry, Lila.
All right. And then 15. I don't know if I should stay there. I'll stay there. No, yeah, I'll stay there.
Okay.
Not even one turn.
Okay. After Lila, we go to Vale.
Vale will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he will stab at thee.
Okay.
Come on, Vale. I need some big stab at thee numbers, man. Come on. Come on. Big money, big money, big money. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop. 16?
16 does strike it.
For 14 points of piercing stabby damage.
Excellent. That's very effective as he points it really deep. Anything
And
else?
then he will bonus action disengage and move back 5 feet.
Okay. Cool. So, after Vale, we go to Oz.
Okay, Oz is going to. I'm going to swing or pick
Okay.
the Crenshaw.
All right. Wow. Okay.
The
Well,
total
good.
is 3.
3 is something, though. Excellent. 3 damage.
And
as
then,
the point hits deep.
And then bonus action, second wind, and that'll be it for my turn.
Yes, sir. As you take your second wind,
if I can move through him, I'm going to move to here.
you
Can I
can't
move
move
through
through. No. Sorry.
You
It's
don't have to
gotta be-
apologize.
All right. My little
I
kobold.
think it needs to be like one more size larger or something
Yes,
before
sir.
I can do that.
Yep.
That's right.
So the little kobold is going to swing forward there, and with the dagger and pack tactics, we stab at Oz. A 15 to pierce you, Oz. I glance against your shield as your armor holds. Mr. Twicky is frightened and prone.
Well, I will stand up because I don't need to be closer. Yeah, I don't have line of sight. I have 2 characters, so I got to make sure what I'm doing here. If though, try to get a clean line of sight here. Yeah, no, I can see him there. I will toll the dead again from there.
On the Crenshaw?
Yep,
Okay.
on this guy, on the big
Sure.
wolf creature.
I got a 19.
It makes sense, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
And then at the end of my turn, I will roll my charisma saving throw.
Yes, sir.
I'm still afraid.
Yes, sir. All right. Then we go to the Crenshaw's turn. We are about to attack. Again, the skin peels backwards, revealing more of its skeletal face. And we're going to release another... Oh, can't because you guys are already immune for 24 hours against it. So disregard that. So we're going to bite at Oz. Oz, we bite at you, sir. A 10 will miss you. The claws, a 15. Your armor holds strong like your faith. Thunder, you are not frightened.
So that's. Well, I gotta measure. It's 20. Then I can move back another 10 to get into the space there. All right, he'll move forward, and he will attack the bat thing, the nightmare, with his glaive.
Sure. It's more of a cat, which is weird. All right, so you will kill it as you split it open. As it pops open, a series of worms crawl out of it and across the floor. It's dead.
Ah, well then that means I can continue running forward. That was 20, 25, 30, 35. Do I have to make the same attack with my bonus action against the thing I attacked originally? Hold on. You have hooves. No, where is it? Where's the charge feature? If you move at least 30 feet toward a target and hit it with a melee weapon in the same turn. No, it has to be the same thing I hit with the melee weapon. So no, I can't do a bonus action attack against the kobold. All right, that's it for Thunder's turn.
Cool. Jackalade.
All right. Gonna march on up to the little kobold, and I'm gonna use a shocking grasp on it.
Okay. As you deliver the shocker,
Phrasing.
10 hit points, you will deal 6 lightning damage. I know what I said. All right. Anything else, Jackalade?
Reactions. It's to get reactions, so I will back up the 5.
Excellent.
Pass my turn.
Lila Harper, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. As she shoots at the kobold, You will pierce the kobold and kill it dead. It's initiative once again.
Is there enough to try to get dinner out of that
Yes, if that's what you want to try, we can certainly try.
I mean, this is Tweaky. He's of course gonna try to eat it.
I understand.
He's gonna go, Val, I need you to look at that for me. What kind of creature is it?
It is a fae.
Okay, hold on.
It's a fae nightmare beast.
Do I not have? Okay, here's my Helios guide. Gotta look at the stat needed
Yes, sir.
for.
And we're going to be using flesh on this one.
That's fine. I just want to look at the actual the harvest stat because it's like each creature has its own type.
I understand.
Let's see. Fae. No, that's what you get from it. Book is so much stuff in it. No, that's.
All right, so this is okay. So according to this, it's a ooh. Yep. You can try for the heart is all you can get from this. It's DC 15. And it's a wisdom.
Fae it's Arcana.
Arcana. Okay.
So I be it's let's see. It's gonna be intelligence or intelligence Arcana.
Yep. So it's just
they
Arcana.
don't have. Yes, he does actually have Arcana.
Okay.
So it's proficiency plus intellect. So yeah, plus 3. So I'm gonna roll an Arcana investigation on it here for an 8. I'm gonna roll 7 to get it.
Yep.
So then Tweaky will roll. Tweaky. He does not have Arcana. So I don't get my proficiency bonus. I just get my dex. So it's just a plus 3.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll my dex stat here.
Sure. So, yep, you managed to get the heart with a total of a 22. You needed a 15. You're good.
Tweaky cuts out the heart. He goes, "Got dinner tonight, guys! Woohoo!" And doesn't actually do it. Eric, by the way, let me know when we actually hit CR3 creatures.
Yes, sir.
Because that's when I can actually start making magical food.
Right.
So, I know we're not there yet, but
I'm trying to avoid you getting there for a little bit because resources and escapes are still a challenge at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, most
eggs Benedicts.
I'm sorry?
Magical eggs Benedict. It's not quite. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, most of this low level stuff on that is pretty low. But yeah, we're only level 2, so we're not going to come across CR3 creatures that commonly. So,
Be glad.
Yeah, like for instance, a heart on a fae. That's bone. Hold on, let's go to heart. You can detect the type of creature it is.
Yep.
That's like most stuff isn't too crazy, but it's fun. Dinner tonight, guys! Woohoo! Twiggy's all happy now, despite the fact that he's been burned and threatened by being eaten. He's already forgotten about that with his little chicken brain, and is very excited for dinner. He's back to holding the heart in one hand and a shield in the other.
Understood.
Focus. Tweaky. Enemies.
What?
And that's what I need you guys to please roll for initiative.
Oh,
I actually think I might have to use the squeezing rules to get through this.
No, it's wide enough. You will have to squeeze eventually, but you're still at this point in the area where you don't have to.
We're gonna find a way to shrink you.
He likes being big.
Enlarge and reduce.
Yeah,
What if we
but
enlarge?
I think enlarge reduces 3rd though.
I think it's second.
I'll check.
Be wrong on that.
All right.
Enlarge
Obviously,
tab.
they're
Make it bigger.
difficult. It's very
Alright.
strong.
So, as we go down the order, Vale goes first as he hears flapping from the hall ahead.
You're right. Second level.
Oh, Vale goes first. All right, I'm Vale.
You're Vale.
He'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, and he will take the dodge action.
Okay. Then a fiendish scourge comes out of the darkness and flies, and we can fly 50 feet and try to embed ourselves in Thunder's chest.
No.
Thunder! Thwack! A 16 to strike you, Thunder.
That hits. Man, you have not rolled beneath a 16 against me once this game.
You're going to suffer 10
And
piercing
yep,
damage.
yep. Oh, con save. That's right.
Yes, sir. Or be poisoned.
Should be fine on that.
Okay. Then from the darkness, a second one is going to fly closer, 50 feet to here. Jacqueline, what would you like to do?
Let's see. So, I can move past my allies, but 15. Can't retreat. All right. Then I'm gonna march up here with my 25th movements, and
Okay.
I'm gonna try and shock and grasp this guy.
Sure.
Wait a week.
And you will
18.
deal 3 lightning damage to him.
Yippee.
As he spasms a little bit, his beak is still embedded in Thunder. And Twicky, you have been granted inspiration. You already had it.
I already have it.
So we will pass it over
Thanks,
to...
Phoenix.
Yep, we'll pass that over to Lila here. Just
Oh,
being
thank
the
you.
next person across the bar there. All right,
But yeah, that's my turn.
cool. After Jacqueline, we go to Lila Harper.
Alright, I will 15, and I'm going to just shoot at this one.
Very well. You have disadvantage because there's a
arrow.
scourge within 5 feet of you.
I have
Does crossbow expert not?
like
have that.
over. Let me read it. If I can find it.
Does crossbow expert negate all of that disadvantage?
It should, yes.
Okay, so if you have crossbow expert, you can shoot that one no problem.
Okay.
That was when you were using crossbows, but I may be wrong. But you will deal 6 piercing damage there.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you, ma'am. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. After Lila, we go to Thunder, who has a massive parasitic creature embedded in your chest.
Quote unquote massive. He's going to.
If you saw a mosquito this big, you'd believe you were in Alaska.
I am going to attack the mosquito right in front of me.
My brother likes to joke that the mosquito is the state bird of Alaska.
It's the state bird of Minnesota.
As you hack at this thing, dealing 9 slashing damage. Good shot, sir.
That's it for his turn.
All right. Twicky Twintail.
I will move to here. I will toll the dead the Sturge.
Okay.
DC 14 whiz save.
Ha ha! I got a 7.
Get told. I'm telling you to die.
Just throw Bill at it.
Excellent. As it bursts all over Thunder, he's covered in his own blood.
I got you, Thunder. Don't worry.
You'd think that Thunder could dodge a ball if he's covered in his own blood. So, after Twicky, we go to the 3rd Sturge, and we're going to fly 50 feet and impale ourselves upon Lila Harper. Lila,
No.
thwack. A 14 to strike you.
No.
Okay. So, as you manage to duck, Oz, what would you like to do?
to waddle up to here. Can I share a space with Twiki?
Unfortunately, not at the end of your turn.
It's okay. I'm gonna go here and dodge because I can't reach anything.
Okay. Vale?
That's it.
What would Vale do, Joe?
Twiki.
Oh, that's right. I'm still Vale. I gotta keep remembering that. 5, 10, 15. He'll walk here, and he will stab at this Sturge.
Very well.
And I put that character sheet because there's so many character sheets. 14.
A 14 does strike it, dealing 6 piercing damage and 6 sneak attack. Roll 12. Good shot.
And then I will bonus action disengage and walk back.
Cool. Then we
And
go
that's-
to the other fiendish Sturge, which is going to move to the closest person, which is our friend Lila. Lila, we try to blood drain you. A 15 to strike you. No, as you block it with your longbow. All right, Jackalade. She's
Yeah,
holding
I'll say
firm.
hello. I'll say hello, Hector.
All right, Jack.
Um,
there he is.
Yep, sorry.
All good.
Sorry. I will move forward, and I think I'll go for the one on the left since it looks a bit more injured.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, I think I'll just hit it within the shocking grasp.
Okay.
What?
Try and grab it and shock it, shake it at death.
You give it
For,
the
21
littlest
damage.
jolt. A little spark comes out. I understand it happens to most guys at this age.
Oh.
All right. There's still a spark there. It's just not as
Yeah.
robust
it's
as
not
it once was.
Ends out in my turn.
Understood? Cool. So then we go to Lila Harper. What would you like to do, ma'am?
Shoot it. As I always do.
You don't always do it. You've done so many different things for combat, to be fair.
As I always. No, I do one thing only.
All right. You're shooting the one next to you. Awesome. You'll deal 11 piercing damage and pin it to the ground. It dies.
Yes. And that will be the end of my turn.
Thank you, ma'am. We then go to Thunder. What would you like to do?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he is going to attack the mosquito.
Okay. This is a straight roll.
That misses, and that's it for my turn.
All right. Twinkie Twintail.
We'll go 5. And I'll toll the dead!
I got a 5. What would you like to do as far as damage goes?
Well, what I would like to do is different than what's going to happen.
Understood.
I'm going to tell him off, though, because he's going to get told with another 11. Ooh.
That's good. All right.
Spicy rolls today.
Maybe that is what
What'd
you
you
wanted to
tell
do.
Yeah. And that'll be Tweaky's turn.
All right. As Twinkie pours on the cayenne, we go to Oz.
Oz will make his way around the corner.
Here comes the kill steal.
I think I can squeeze in here, and I will swing.
Yes, sir. I will tell you that I have a whopping 4 hit points. You dealt 7 points of damage with the war pick. As you catch it on the hook, it dies there. Do you fling it off before continuing?
Yes, absolutely.
As it thwacks into the wall, it bursts and smears across with a wet slap. And we connected initiative.
Yippee. Thunder, here. And Lila will offer Thunder the Twiki treat.
I will take the Twiki treat. Where is my...
Oh, yeah, by the way, you'd have 2 more anyway because we take a short rest. So
Oh, those are pretty short. I thought they were wrong.
Thunder would have 2 more Twiki treats anyhow.
Yeah, well, that would also mean the prior ones
They go away,
disintegrated, or
right?
yeah, they
would.
vanished.
But I would have given one to this time around. I would have given 2 to Thunder, 1 to Oz, and 1 to Vale. So
Is Tweaky in a wall? Or can I just not see that corner?
He's in a wall.
yeah, he might be in a wall.
Okay.
You know,
You know what?
how-
He'll probably eat both of them.
Okay.
Is the Twiggy Tree an action or bonus action?
it is an action.
Full action.
Yep, full action.
So what was that? 9. Okay, so I'm back up to full health. Okay. And I guess we'll continue moving forward. Oh no, curves. I'm stuck in the wall. Oh no.
You not move?
I can't move, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought we could move with like WASD or something. Is that not a
You
thing?
normally
No,
can if
I'm-
you're
I'm-
talking to another token, but not necessarily clipped
With
to
the
a
arrow
wall.
keys, yeah.
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 I can't seem to even move mine like that.
Oh, this curve is. Oh, where'd my torch go? My torch is also stuck in the wall.
There's your
find it.
torch, sir.
Thank you.
All right, the door is closed in spite of the graphic there.
All right.
Vale will come
I
up
will-
and he will take a look at the door. Unless someone
Yeah,
else wants to
should
take a
I-
look at the door.
Should I ready an action? Or
Probably.
pretty
It worked so well last
okay.
time.
All right, I will ready my action.
looks
Shoot
like-
an
it looks like a-
arrow.
It looks like a door, Thunder.
Real quick, is this the torch with light on it, or is this an actual lit torch?
It's a torch with light on it.
Yeah, it's the one I took from you. Actually, you know what? I'll hand it back to you.
Well, I was just gonna cast light on the arrow.
And I will. Well, you know, Thunder will reignite the torch that he gave to, or he put out when we were talking to Bragdor.
Is the door locked, Eric? Can I tell with a 10?
With a 10, you can't tell. Nope.
I can't tell if this door is locked or not. Looks like a door.
We'll also put some arrows into my stuff.
Yeah, the DC was a 14 to determine the state of the door.
So yeah, can I have my torch? Yeah, well, no, this is your torch. I'm saying I reignite the torch I have.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Going to
So,
use that
I-
torch. Gotcha.
I reignite the torch that I put out with when I was talking to Bragdor. Yeah.
Okay, so cool. All set.
Okay, thanks. And then he's going to attempt to open the door. It's not locked. Oh, look, there's a bunch of dead things. That's always a good sign.
There's gotta be more dead.
As you look into the room, a massive stone pillar, 10 feet wide and stretching from floor to ceiling, looms at the heart of the chamber like the spine of some ancient titan. Its surface is chiseled with countless images, now marred and gouged beyond recognition, as if someone or something sought to erase their meaning from time itself. Around it, the air hangs heavy with the stench of death. The floor here is strewn with the bodies of orcs, their lifeless forms twisted in agony. Interspersed among them lie grotesque reddish creatures, leathery and octopus-like, their tentacles limp and reeking. One still clings to the shattered skull of an orc, its arms wrapped tight like a grotesque crown. As you look around, several doorways are in the various corners, closed and leading to mystery.
Yeah, he's looking at them and he's just gonna. Oh, there's something right there.
Yep, and that's what I need you guys to roll for initiative.
He's gonna be saying.
No.
He's gonna point at them and just say, "Darkfish."
No, not more of those.
Except there's also like a demon ratatouille. What the hell is that thing?
I will show you a picture of this. There you go. Enjoy that.
Demon ratatouille. Yeah.
Good chef, Twiggy.
Yo,
Right.
cook off.
Put them in your feathers.
And you are there. Awesome. Cool. So, wow, Oz, that's not a great initiative, man. All right.
We have a lot of low initiatives.
Yep.
Fair.
Well, going first, the little rat creature comes running up to our friend Thunder. It hisses at you and is going to try to bite at you. And we're going to do this. A 6 will miss you, Thunder.
Yep.
Lila.
Oh, the door's shut.
Sorry.
There we go. Alright, I will shoot at it.
Very well.
Fuck you, Ratatouille. Uh-oh.
With a 14, you will pierce it, dealing 9 damage. It holds firm. It nearly ignored that.
Oh no, this is the Rat King.
No, it's not.
It's the Rat King.
All right, anything else, Lila?
Yeah, I'm gonna action surge.
I'm gonna action surge. Awesome.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
A 25 hit.
Yes, it does. Thank you, ma'am. You'll deal 5 piercing damage there.
Right, and that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. After Lila, we go to Jackalade.
Alright. Can't really make it up there with Thunder sitting right there. And then... So this is the farthest I can make it. Can I make a check to see if I can spot anything else that might be hiding in the room?
If you'd like to use your action to do that, yes. Your passive perception, you can hear scuttling around the room.
Then I am going to take my dagger and I'm going to make a stab at the rat.
Very well. You will critically strike it.
Oh my god.
Excellent. Dealing.
Woo, let's go.
That's going to be the 11 damage.
Very nice.
That is a very good critical strike. Very much needed. All right. Anything
All right.
else?
No, that's all my movement and such.
Cool. Twiki, what are you doing?
He's gonna show that rat who the superior cook is and make it a snack with a Toll the Dead.
Cool. The wisdom saving throw comes through as a 3.
Come on. 6 points of necrotic damage.
Got it. As it suffers the necrosis. Anything else?
Nope.
Oh, wait, this necrotic? Disregard. He will take no damage from necrotic damage. He's immune.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate for me.
Yep. All right. After Twiki, we go to Thunder.
He will move forward, like right here, to clear the.
Yep. And you can move
area.
right to space.
Yep. And he will use the great axe for this, since he's seeing how resilient this thing is.
Okay.
And he'll just chop down with the great axe. Let's see if this hits. That probably hits.
A 19 does strike it. And you will cut it for 8 points of slashing damage. As you nearly removed a leg off of it.
Do I want? No, I'm not gonna action. So that's it for my turn.
Cool. Vale.
Vale will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he will stab at thee.
Okay.
Insert one-liner here.
Insert one-liner here as he misses.
I
Exactly.
eat rats for breakfast.
You eat rats for
Oh,
breakfast?
Breakfast? God, I love.
I haven't eaten breakfast in years.
And then on bonus action, just to take a step back.
All right. As the one-liner comes strong, you guys will hear it before it arrives. The skittering and scampering of thousands of rats.
Do
I
something.
used my last spell slot already.
Okay.
We have no AoE.
As they come here,
Yeah,
they are going to use their action to spread. And as they spread, they get to do that one swarming bites attack. Thunder, a 17 is going to pierce you for 19 points of damage.
Yep.
Oh,
Lee.
All right. Oz.
That's a lot of damage.
It is a lot of damage.
Up. I'm gonna go right here and swing on this rat thing
Okay.
for nothing.
Oh no.
And then I'll use my bonus action to feed Thunder a healing potion.
Okay. Thunder, you will recover 5 hit points.
Yep.
Near minimum.
And that's it for my turn.
All right, after Oz, it becomes the Fiendish Dire Rat's turn. I have a lot of people around me, which means that I am going to start with my bonus action, and we're going to utter a Fiendish Shriek. Eek! And I need each creature within 15 feet that needs to make a Wisdom saving throw of a DC 12 if you are not a rat. And if you fail,
remind
you
me.
will be frightened until the end of your next turn.
Halflings are not rats, correct?
You are not a rat. I
Okay,
don't
just-
care what racial slur they use on you, you're not a rat. All right. So, Lila, you will be frightened.
I have inspiration. Could I use it?
Would you like to use that?
I would like to use it.
Awesome. Yes, ma'am.
Please. No! The same room!
Oh,
be afraid. Be very afraid.
oh, I do have advantage on being frightened.
Okay. That
That
doesn't
was
matter.
natural.
All right. So we have some frightened characters here. You guys will have disadvantage on attack rolls as long as you can see the little fiendish rat. Then it will bite at one of the people around it. And I have 3 people I can reach. 1d3. We are going to choose to bite target number 3, which is Oz. As we bite at Oz, a 19 to catch you on the Achilles.
That hits.
All right. That's going to deal 16 points of damage, Oz, and I need a con save or be infected with Infernal Rot.
What the hell is that?
We do not have a paladin to cure that.
I think he's also got resistance to
fine.
diseases.
All right.
Not exactly fine because I have 16 health, so Oz is down.
Oh, he's unconscious. Oh, no.
One shot.
All right. As
We're not
Oz falls unconscious here, we go to Lila Harper, who is frightened of the situation.
I'm so fucking scared right now. I don't know what to do. Alright, potion of healing going towards Oz.
Oz, you will recover a potion of healing's worth. Lila, how much do we heal him
Yeah.
for? 5.
Bye!
Guys, seriously, whoever your supplier is for these potions, I think these are expired.
Just raises the fist in the air. Cass!
As you are currently prone, yep. All right, anything else, Lila?
Can I get closer to it?
No,
it's
you cannot.
threatened. Okay. Well, I will shoot at it with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, you shoot at the little fiendish rat.
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
You'll pierce it, dealing 12 damage. That's a good shot, even with
Nice.
disadvantage.
Thank you, I brought it from home. Alright, and that's the end of my turn.
Thank you, ma'am. We go to Jackalade.
Alright, so I can't move closer to it, but can I move around it, say down, and then...
Yes, you can move away from it, absolutely.
Bonus action, I'm gonna give Thunder a healing potion.
Okay. Thunder, you are being administered a potion, preferably to the face.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. There you go.
Guys,
That's 35.
That's the lowest I've rolled all campaign.
all right, just for the record, I'm going to ask you to just roll that again like 4 times to see if it stuck.
It's the last 3 that did it that way, actually.
Okay, no, it's just you guys got screwed. Okay.
Great. I just used that. Oh, good luck. Oh well. I'm going to make an attack roll on the rat with disadvantage.
Okay.
Shuffle rat.
Sure.
What's the hotline for advantage or disadvantage again?
You can hold control for disadvantage.
Perfect.
I didn't know that.
A 12 to hit
12.
this rat will miss.
All right. And then we'll go 5, 10. Yeah, we'll end my turn here.
You sure? You can move further.
Yeah, well, I think I'm fine here.
Okay. Twiki?
Twiki will. Okay, Oz is back up. Oh, we're not in great shape regardless here. 5, 10, 15.
You can end your turn in my space because we're both small.
That works.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All creatures can share a 5-foot square.
Okay.
I'm just going to shrink Jack so that we remember that.
I'm
There
gonna
you go,
share-
Jack. You're going to have to deal with being a small creature.
I'm gonna toll the dead the rat. Right here.
Tolling the Dead. Awesome.
Yep.
So, Tolling the Dead on the Fiendish Dire Rat. My wisdom saving throw comes through as an 8. Excellent. Anything else?
It's like 4 damage.
He's immune to necrotic damage.
Oh, I forgot about that already. I'm gonna move here, and I'm going to give Oz a healing potion from my belts.
Yes, sir.
I can't get any further, and I've got all of 1 spell slot left. Oz can get 7.
Oz, you recover more than 5 hit points.
Yes, finally.
It's a miracle!
The streak is broken.
Celebration of the potion. Yep.
The thing about it is that Twiki can only toll the dead right now, so because I'm holding a heart.
All right. Cool.
So
You can see the rats over there too, right?
yes, I just kind of forgot that it was immune to that, but
All good. Thunder, what would you like to do, sir?
He's going to attack the wounded fiendish rat.
Sure.
Well, he's gonna drop the great axe and pull out the glaive, and he's gonna attack it with the glaive.
Two-handed. Awesome.
Yep, that hits.
Nice.
Dealing 12 damage.
nice.
Excellent. Good cut.
I'm
Sweet.
going to action surge and attack it again.
Okay. I have 9 hit points. As the glaive comes down,
I eagerly await this roll of 8 damage, but we shall see.
as it has been spoken into the ether.
Oh no, I crit. Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You cannot roll
Nice.
limit.
We love to see that.
It will die. And it does not disappear. It lies dead here.
And
Fiends
then
in the Sanctum of the Starfallen do not disappear.
I'm sure any smart character would take note of that and remember it. Meanwhile,
Sure.
Thunder is going to move. He's gonna. Well, do swarms have reaction attacks?
They do.
Okay. He is going to move right here,
Very well.
and that is it for his turn.
All right. Veil Renovant.
that's right, it's me. I'm Vale. I'll go 5, 10, 15. I will stab at the rats. A stabby sort of fashion. Come on, stabbing. 19.
19 does strike it, dealing 14 points of piercing damage. Just
And then a
checking to
bonus
make
action.
sure.
Yeah, it's a swarm, so
It's
it's
resistant,
It's
so-
resistant. Yep, it's half.
And
So
a
it will
bonus
suffer
action
7 points of
disengage.
damage. Okay.
And you're back there.
All right. So as Veil pierced it, the swarm is going to expand. As it does so, we are going to perform swarming bites on someone within my space.
Yep.
Thunder, a 5 will miss you.
Well,
Nice.
isn't it an advantage if anyone's within their circle?
Nope, not this creature.
That was the last swarm we fought. It had
Right.
that.
That was a different thing. You
Okay.
don't have all your hit points. That's why. Blood Frenzy. Sorry. Yep, it's Blood Frenzy. So it would be a 12 to attack you regardless of miss, I believe.
Yeah, that still misses.
Yep. All right. So we go to Oz. Thanks for pointing that out. I forgot about that feature.
No problem. Oh, I took the torch with me.
While you're
Like-
wielding the glaive with 2 hands?
Yeah, I imagine it's strapped to his back, like
The
one of those,
torch is
like
strapped to your back.
like one of those like Japanese banners, you know, like the dudes have the flags strapped to their back.
All right, but your
Uh,
hair occasionally gets burnt, sir. If you've got that flowing hair and a torch on your back,
I'm just kidding.
We'll cut the
he
dead
dropped
ends
it.
later.
Yeah, he dropped.
I'm just
it.
gonna swing my war pick on this guy.
yes, sir. The 13 does strike it,
Yes.
and you will deal 4 points of damage to it. Good shot, sir.
Something.
Sashimono, that's what they're called. Those
That
flags.
is it for my turn.
All right, my fiendish die rat is dead, so we're not going to do his turn. Lila,
I would be very surprised if he got a turn when he was dead.
I do have creatures in this dungeon that do get turns when they're dead.
It'd be the first one, not the second one.
That's a good hit.
17.
That is good, as you will deal 6 piercing damage.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, as Lila shot it, we go to Jackalade.
To be clear, I'm not afraid of the dead rat, right?
You are not, no, and it was only until the end of your turn. So, regardless, you would not be frightened right now.
Amazing. I'm going to walk up to the pile of rats, and I'm going to try and shock and grasp them to get rid of their reaction.
Sure. As you reach out to touch the rats, the lightning crackles across them, and they are going to suffer the full 6 lightning damage. Anything
And
else?
I'm walking away. Yeah, walk away.
Okay, you walk away.
Shock the rats. Walk away.
Tweaky!
Wiki will toll the dead.
Cool. These ones are not immune to necrotic damage, but they rolled an 18.
And then Tweaky will not the torch. Where is there I am. I'm going to walk back to here.
Okay.
And that'll be Tweaky's turn.
Thunder?
Thunder is going to once again take a step back. Probably right there.
Cool.
That's still within melee of the
Yes.
blob, right? Okay. And he is going to attack it with his glaive.
Remember, it doesn't matter because they lost their reaction if you want to move further.
Huh.
I got you.
Oh, whoops. I believe that was right here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he will move. I guess right here. And that's
Okay.
within 10. Is that within 10 feet?
Yes, sir.
He will attack it with the glaive.
Very well.
That hits.
As you cut several of them down, going to deal a total of 6 slashing damage.
That's it for his turn.
Veil Redolent.
Oh, that's right, it's me.
Every
I
time.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
We miss you.
Robert number 1. I will go ahead and shoot it with an arrow.
Okay.
I will attempt to shoot it with an arrow.
And you will pierce him, dealing 6 piercing damage.
3.
Another well-struck shot.
And that'll be his turn.
Awesome. Cool. I am going to simply expand outwards by 5 feet, putting Oz just on the edge of my token there. And we're going to bite at Oz with swarming bites.
Uh-oh.
Is he? No, he didn't move out of my. So it's no attack of.
Nope.
Well, I can still reaction for Sentinel, but
Yep.
Sentinel. Woo.
Sentinel is when they're within 5 feet of you, though, right?
oh, that's right. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Oz, you don't have all your hit points. That means this is attacked with advantage. You're going to suffer 16 piercing damage.
Oh no.
Oz is down.
Okay,
Yep.
Oz goes down. Oz, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
No, you have to roll it, Eric. Remember
Oh,
we have
that's
15
right, I
saving
forgot.
throws?
I have
Oh,
to
we
do
have
this in
I didn't
secret.
know that.
First secret death saving roll?
I didn't
Yeah,
even know that. Holy shit.
I forgot about this. I have to go grab my D10. My D20, sorry. Not D10, that'd be bad for you guys. Alright, I have my
Oh,
D20
very
here.
bad, Eric.
10 on the T10.
I also have my camera here because I'm going to keep track of the rolls because, CYA, right? Alright, here we go. Video.
YMCA.
Well, if I don't drop it on the ground, guys.
Always fun there.
Gonna take you to the one.
Alright, here we go.
YMCA.
Here we go. Cool. Got it. We'll share that after the
Ow.
session.
Oh.
So, Oz, your turn ends. We go to Lila.
Bonus action. Put in a healing potion down Oz's gullet.
Thank you.
2D. Let's do. I didn't do it right.
Nope, you got
You
to
know
put a slash in front of that.
There we go. I did it, guys.
I was just thinking, whenever you do one of our death saving throws, you should use one of the giant crystal
This thing?
D's
Yeah,
that
right?
Nero made.
The problem with this thing, if I do it on my
It's
desk,
heavy.
I will damage electronics.
Yeah,
Just do it. Just do it into the dice box.
They're very large. Here is a giant jawbreaker for reference point.
All right, so Oz recovered the 6 hit points. Right.
Yes, thank you.
And then, as my action, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
Yay! I love shooting things.
And you will deal 5 piercing damage, ma'am. Good shot. Anything else?
That'll be it. Actually, I will move back 10 feet, and that'll be it.
Okay. As you move back, I can take my opportunity attack.
Would be what?
I
Yeah, I
missed
got
it.
its turn again.
Oh wait. Do you have all your hit points, Lila?
I do not. I have 17.
So a 19 to strike you instead of the 7.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You fall unconscious next to Oz.
Yeah, I'm down. Good night.
All right. Good night, sweet princess. Jacqueline.
All right. Good. Run forward. Same song as before. Shock and grasp.
Okay. Shocking grasp will strike it, and you are going to deal 6 lightning damage that crackles through the swarm. Anything else?
And I see that. Yeah, I see that our party members are falling down over there, and there's nobody. Does Lila have tweaky treats on her, or is this? Are we out of those now?
Those take a full action to use anyway.
Yeah, I
They
gave
do. Okay.
2 to Thunder, 1 to Lila, and 1 to Vale.
Gotcha. All right.
Cool.
I think we can wait the round, so I will end my turn here.
Cool. Quickie.
Quickie will. Let's see. Oz is back up. Leela is not. Is anyone else down?
Oz is prone but not unconscious.
Yes. Quickie will use a potion of healing on Lila.
Okay.
7 hit points back. I'm not ready to eat you yet. You're not ripe. And then I will toll the dead the dry rats.
Okay. So the wisdom saving throw will be an 11.
Let's deal some damage. Come on, 12.
Okay.
Come on, 12. Come on. Nope, 5.
All right. So he will suffer 5 necrotic damage as the rats begin to suffer necrosis.
And that is my turn.
I have posted the death roll for Oz in the Underwatch for you guys. Cool. So after Twiki, we go Thunder.
Thunder is going to first. He's going to bonus action. Actually, you know what? Can you move through a swarm space?
Yes.
The swarm can occupy another space and vice versa. Yes.
Wait, so you can move through it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Template.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. I think if I move there, I can get the 30 feet I need to do the double attack. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Actually, that's perfect. So he is going to attack with the glaive. I'm sorry, the axe. I think I said the axe because I dropped the glaive. Wait,
Drop
no.
the glaive?
No,
You dropped the
it's-
axe. You have the glaive.
That's right. I have the glaive. I got them confused. My mistake.
Yeah, the axe
So
is
he's
currently
gonna attack-
covered in rats.
I think that misses. I'm not sure though.
It does.
Yep. And then I'm going to hoof it. And
Mm-hmm.
that also misses. Yep. Yep. That's it for my turn. Yep.
All right. Vale Renovant.
Vale will walk up, attempt to stab.
You will strike it. As Vale thrusts, he will deal 7 piercing damage to it.
And then I'll bonus action disengage and run away.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's Vale.
Cool. As Vale ends his turn, I'm going to expand once, because I can. Which puts 1, 2, 3, 4 characters within the biting range. Alright. We're going to do this random. 1d4. 1d4. Number 2. Oz, you are currently prone. They have advantage on you for 2 reasons. Because you do not have all your hit points and you're prone. As the rats swarm all over you, Oz, they bite at you with advantage.
Do your worst.
Oh, look.
A
That's good.
13 will miss you, Oz.
A moment of reprieve.
All right, Oz.
Darker vibes there.
Exactly.
Imagine Oz spinning on the floor, trying to keep the rats off of him.
All right, Oz, it is your turn.
Okay, I think we just have one option here. We need to kill this thing. War pick.
Okay. As the war pick strikes, you will deal 3 damage. Leaving you with 5. Anything else?
It still has a reaction, so no, I'm just gonna hang out here.
Okay. I grab my d20 again. And
Was somebody down?
We're going to go ahead and record Lila. This is Lila's death saving
No.
throw.
I brought Lila back
Oh, you're
up.
not unconscious, Lila?
Oh, I'm back up.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 7 now.
Disregard.
Jeez.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Arrow's
kill
like
me
that.
off.
I'm sorry. I must not have seen the heal. All good.
They got a
You're fine.
legendary.
I will put that back away in the tube, and we'll just let that be there.
Put the death die away, Eric.
I have a tube
do
of dice,
have it.
guys. All right.
Well, I'll use
So-
half my movement to stand up.
Yes, ma'am.
And then longbow.
Longbow in melee range. And you will deal 4 points of damage. As I said, it had 5 hit points. It now has 1.
Whoever's next. You got this. You got this, Jack.
Okay.
Oh, I
Because
don't know
bonus
about that.
session. Bonus session goes to me for second wind.
Very well. As you recover 7 more hit points, are you going to move?
No, I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. So you guys have 4 characters to try to kill with 1 hit point. Jack, will you be the one?
I'm gonna try. Same song as before. Shocking grass, riding the rats.
And they are
Wait.
electrocuted, and the rats will fall into a pile at your feet.
Oh gosh.
And we can exit initiative. At least for now.
Oh my god, for now.
Pick up his axe and the torch.
Okay.
He's
Putting the
gonna
glaive
be
away.
he's gonna be looking at the dark mantles and these orc corpses.
Yes.
So the orc's head is crushed, presumably by the dark mantle, right?
That's what you can
mean-
infer
Yeah.
with passive insight.
Yeah, he's gonna be looking at this because it's kind of strange. Normally, predators, when their things are eating or fight back, they run away. They don't, especially ambush predators. They don't usually fight to the death. It's kind of weird. Does it look like the orcs killed the mantles, or were
Roll
the
your
mantles killed by the
investigation- Or
were
this
the
would be a medicine or investigation check. Your choice.
were the mantles killed by the rats? Medicine or I'm sorry, investigation.
Yes, sir. Either one.
They're both +2.
Okay. The 6, you have no idea.
He's just gonna shrug and not voice any of his thoughts. Elder Oz, you healthy?
No, I'm pretty beat up right now.
With your
He looks
passive
over at-
perception, you guys still hear skittering inside the room.
Is there another?
I have this
one?
Twiki treat on me that I'm going to eat right now.
You guys should probably eat that. I've got about nothing else.
It's a good one.
That's a good one. I'd be able to take on one more if we're careful, but I'm out of. Wait, no, Did I use my? Where's my? No, I haven't used my healing surge. You know what? I am going to use my healing surge
Very well.
or second. I'm sorry, second wind, whatever
Of
it's
course.
called. 3. Yeah, pretty good.
Good roll down.
Twiki's restocking his potion belt. Awesome.
I also did that plus my arrows.
Awesome. Sweet.
We should do the same. Hey,
Alright, well,
Eric,
let's-
Yes, sir.
this thing in the middle, is that scalable?
You can certainly try. Please roll your athletics check.
I
It goes all the way to the ceiling.
Do any of you
Gotcha.
think Bragdor had to sleep in that room?
Maybe.
Percolade,
Uh,
you fall on your ass instantly. You made it no feet up off the ground. You have not climbed a tree in how many years? No, you were unable to climb the pillar.
Oh,
Instead, your hands are covered now in rat feces.
lovely.
Hmm.
There's a door,
We'll,
and
try
it
to
goes.
start cleaning that off.
It goes to the east too. Thunder will look at the others. I mean, yeah, it just depends. If there's 2 of those swarms, we're dead. So like, he's just gonna look at them and he's not gonna move forward until they tell him to move forward.
Do we want to go back and not chance it?
Suppose we could try to spend the night in one of those fountain rooms.
Yeah, Thunder nods and he'll start. I am going to skip this curved tunnel because it
Okay,
is my bane.
sure.
Just going to. Come on.
All torches.
There we go. Oh no, I'm still stuck in the wall. God damn it.
I'll grab you. One moment. You fell off the bottom of the map there.
I no clip. Can you activate the no clip cheat, please?
It's enabled, but you know.
IDKFA.
So Jackalade comes up the rear, alone in the dark.
I know. I had to carry the torch. I couldn't do that by dragging it.
He's a small creature. The torch is medium-sized and is dragging on the ground behind him.
Is our do we hear our ogre friend? Just like from the next room over, is he still chilling in there?
You gonna go check it out?
I can go
I guess
check.
I will.
No, he's left. Is this a room or?
That
That's
is
the room where you
your
started.
previous that you started in.
Oh, the wall. That's right.
The hallway.
Yeah. The north room is the ghost room.
Okay. Yeah, he
Haunted
probably
is
walked
what it
off
is.
somewhere.
Probably
So-
went back
Alright.
the way we came originally, I guess.
Thunder will lay down on the rock bed that Bragdor was using.
Okay. Is everyone gonna stay in this room, or are you guys gonna stay split?
Oh, I'm gonna go with them.
Okay.
Let me say the one I'm scrolling up.
All good.
Yeah, and I guess we'll just start getting ready to take a long rest.
Awesome.
That
Check
was-
this
that was
door to the
rough.
north.
Oh yeah,
That's
Door
ghost
locked up here?
is it? Yeah, just make sure it's locked. I guess. That's the one. That's the door that Bragdor said there was ghosts on the other side of.
Yes.
So
Do
you
we
look
wanna
at the
use
door.
some rope and
You don't see any
tie it?
locking mechanism for that door.
Thunder will pick up one of these big rocks and put
Okay.
it in front of the door.
Okay.
This is gonna take one of his pythons and try to like jam it into the
Alright.
door hinge.
Sure.
Lock it.
See, I was doing that, and I'm trying to do the same on the southern door,
So,
just in case.
To be fair, if they're ghosts, they can just go through the door.
Can I
And
get
if
you
they're
guys?
not ghosts,
I was like
can you
chuckles
guys
to himself
roll
when you say
a
that.
athletics check to wedge the door shut.
Okay. MKL, please bless this moment in my legacy, and I will cast guidance on myself.
Very well. With guidance, wow. So D4, we're gonna do a pretty good job here, guys. With the 19, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to get out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and put a note on there for a DC 19 to unlock the door. Alright.
No.
but the ghosts.
Now the ghost can't get in.
We're
We
protecting
can't get
ghosts.
into.
Okay.
Going to set my bedroll up.
Cool.
Just realized that Jack does not have a bedroll. Oops.
That's not good.
Yeah, neither does Oz.
That's not good either.
Grab one.
I mean, technically I do, but I mean, can a centaur use a bedroll? I really don't think he could.
It's just like those like
It's a
little
blanket.
dog booties, but for horses.
They
Well, actually,
give
no,
horses blankets.
I had a bedroll, but I got rid of it because I it's a sleeping bag. He wouldn't fit in the sleeping bag. So he's just gonna sleep on the bed that Bragdor had, the rocks.
Okay.
He's used to it.
You see Tweaky
Yeah.
curl up into a little tiny bedroll.
Here.
You're not gonna cook. You're not gonna cook dinner.
Oh, right. Dinner time. Sorry, it was
It's actually I don't think it's dinner. I think we've only been adventuring for like an hour in game.
Yep.
Yes. Like maybe 3 with a short
It's
rest.
closer
at
to
most.
an hour and a half because you did talk to Bragdor for a while. But yeah.
So it's more like brunch, I think.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, I
well,
guess I could-
Jack, if you two want to take my bedroll, I will sleep on my backpack. Use it as a pillow.
I also have a backpack of that since. But if you do not want the bedroll, I will take you up on it. These old bones could use the nice comfort.
And I just set the bedroll down and just use my backpack. Sleep.
Sweet.
So you guys set your bedrolls down for breakfast, for brunch here.
I guess brunch. Yeah, Tweaky will make some. He'll make the rat heart surprise.
Rat part surprise.
Rat heart surprise.
Rat heart surprise. Understood.
So it's a DC 12, and I rolled +6 on my cooking.
Yes, please.
Not that this really matters besides the taste.
Right.
Got 18.
It's tasty.
Because never had better rat in your life.
Never had a better rat heart surprise, they should say.
I mean, I don't think many of them have eaten rat, but we'll go with rat heart surprise. At the very
The
least.
question is, Twiki, what is the surprise in rat heart surprise?
I can't tell anyone. That's my secret.
Love.
Love. Screw that. Oh, man.
And it's hate then.
Pure unadulterated. And if you're looking at chickens, it would be pure unadulterated hatred.
Yeah,
Fair.
that's very true.
Yeah.
Cool. So, as you guys sit down, you get the short rest. Are you guys going to try for a long rest in this place?
If we do, we should set up watches.
I'll take the first watch. If we do it.
I can take the second.
I can do 3rd. And who's on 4th?
I can do it. I'm not that good at it though.
I'm not good at it either, but it needs to be done.
Yeah, I'll do it. Did you say we get a short rest before this, Eric?
Yeah, you get a short rest. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, yep.
Tweaky will give out Tweaky treats to people here. He'll give 2 to Thunder, 1 to Oz, and 1 to Jack this time
Cool.
3.
from the short rest. You know,
So
when you
that
guys
will go
if you get hungry in the night when you're on watch, you'll have a little snack now.
Thunder will do the. Will join Oz on the last shift.
Okay. During the first shift, who's on the first shift?
Who's on first?
Lila is.
Lila? You're on watch? Awesome.
Yes.
Is anyone on watch with Lila? That's a
I don't
no.
believe so, no.
Okay.
No.
Lila, as your compatriots here, I'm not sure we're going to call them friends yet, but your compatriots here lay down to rest. I need your perception check.
Yep, let's see rid of that. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Lila, you see hands rise up out of the water and begin finger crawling to each of the sleeping people. They're crawling closer.
Hey guys,
Getting
get up,
closer.
guys, get up, guys, get up.
They're trailing water like arms.
Guys, get up! Guys, get up now!
Are you guys waking up?
I mean, if she's yelling, I mean, probably like how long? Like, was it like an hour after we fell asleep, or like was it like right when
10
we
minutes.
stopped moving? Like 10 minutes. Okay, so we I
Yeah.
mean, shit, we might not have even fallen asleep.
Right?
Yeah, I mean,
what
so
What is it, Layla? I'm trying to sleep off this rat's prize.
There's hands coming out of the water.
You guys
Look
look
at the
around.
hands.
There's no hands here.
Layla, you're drunk. I'm going back to bed.
I haven't been drinking.
Think about Lila. I'll stay up with you on this watch, hey? Just in case something like that comes back.
I swear I'm not crazy.
how long do torches last?
I think they last for 10 minutes, if I remember right.
They're probably out. But
Yeah, this torch is probably out then.
Yep. So let's just delete the torch.
Then I think I'll
It
cast
burns
lights.
for 1 hour.
1 hour.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We've had it for a little while though. So with that said, I will think I cast lights on the center fountain.
On the
Just so
fountain?
we have
Okay.
that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's like just like a 1 foot area then.
Cool. All right. So, Jacqueline, you're going to stay up and watch with Lila?
Yes.
All right. As the rest of the people settle back down, trying to rest here, I need you
Think it's
to
been a
roll a
long day.
perception check, both Lila and Jack.
surely I can't roll worse, right, guys? Let's test it. Oh no, okay.
All right.
Shirley. Don't call me Shirley.
Lila, you're going to see the hands coming up out of the water and begin crawling to your friends. However, I need to send Jack a message.
Okie doke. Am I checking Discord for this?
So I'm sending this in Roll20 to you.
Ah.
There
Out
you
of
go.
character. The only thing. Okay.
You also see the hands crawling across the ground, but you do know that as well.
Oh.
Are you telling me you don't?
Does that
see
make
this?
sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see them too.
You see them too.
I see them too. Wake the party. I think we need to leave the room.
Get the fuck up!
What?
Get the fuck up! We have to leave this
What do
room.
What is it?
Or just
Jack
what
also
I said.
sees the hands.
The moment that everyone wakes back up, that goes away.
Okay.
The
Like, we're not crazy.
hands that are crawling across the ground also disappear as they flow back into the water.
And they're not leaving trails of water, correct?
They're not.
We have to
Uh,
get out.
Jack would know what this sort of thing is, right? Just
Potentially. Let's roll an
Sure,
Arcana
hold on.
check.
love to see it. Boink.
Ooh,
That's it. It's a DC 18. So here you go, Jack.
All right.
Yes.
Does have any idea what these are?
You didn't see the effect, so it would be
Okay.
impossible for you to know what's going on unless you were on watch.
I got you. I had proficiency in Arcana, but I didn't know if like you would know because of the description or what.
No.
Alright.
Does that make sense to you, Jack?
It does.
Okay.
Am I able to?
You can describe it if you want. That's up to you. I've
Yeah.
provided you the information. There you go.
When everybody starts sleeping, it looks like the pillars are enchanted somehow with more than just the water spells. They're messing with our minds, casting some sort of illusion. we could try doing something if we really want to stay here. Otherwise, we could try the other room, or actually, you know what? I think this might have been the ghosts that Bragnor was talking about.
Well, if they're illusions, we don't really have to worry about them, do we?
Danger?
If it's truly an illusion, but we're woken you up each time before anything's happened. I don't know if it's just somebody's idea of a prank, or if there's something more malicious that'll happen if we don't respond. Maybe we should tread back to the previous room, where there was no.
Worth a shot.
Where we bolted ourselves in before.
Well, I mean, if there's no water, they can't help. They can't get to us, right? So I guess we can just go back somewhere there's
That's
no
what I'm
water.
The last time we took a long rest, that room like 3 rooms ago.
The short rest. You haven't taken a long rest in here yet.
The one over here? Where was it?
That was a short rest. Yeah.
Okay. Still worth trying. What are your thoughts, Go?
Well, I mean, I could use to have my spells back, but it sounds like it's finding a place to actually do this is gonna be really difficult.
I mean, we could always try smashing the pillars and see if that helps, but then these things seem to give water out to the entire room, so
Yeah, we should probably just try to find a room that isn't full of water or anything here.
Thunder will reach down and pick up his chainmail that he took off,
Okay.
and just
So
he'll
putting
just sling it
on?
over his. He's not gonna put it on because
Okay.
it takes like 15 minutes. So he's just going to sling it over his back and just start moving out.
Okay. So you're not wearing your chainmail armor,
Nope.
right?
Can't get a rest in it.
You think this room's okay? You think it'll happen here too?
You know what? That's a good question. Can I cast a light on a torch and take a look at the pillars, see if I notice any sort of like inscription that might be similar to the other ones? Actually, you know what? I didn't look at the other ones. I'm gonna go back into the other room
Okay.
and take a look at those.
Who
I
has
don't
light
currently
on
have
them right
torch.
now?
I can cast
Lila.
lights on.
Lila does?
Squeaky would as well on his hat.
On his hat. That's why. So
Yeah.
you can see. Understood.
Oz is gonna help Jack
Okay.
Yeah,
investigation.
Sure.
I can also cast the lights on. I don't know, my scarf.
On your scarf. Okay. Cool. Now you look like you belong in a rave.
Oz will use guidance on you as well.
Appreciate it.
Cool. I'm granting the light now.
Thank you.
All set. There you go.
Then between me and Oz, I guess we're gonna try and take a look at the pillars, see if we can see any like inscriptions, tell the difference between the water and the illusion.
Sure. Let's get your Arcana check.
Yippers.
With a 13, you don't know, but Oz granted you advantage because he was preventing the help action.
Amazing. Do it again.
With a 20.
Even better.
You will notice that on the edge, the corner of these pillars in this room, there are runes that spell out the spell that I sent you.
Okay. I'm going to take one of my daggers, possibly destroy it doing it, but I'm gonna try and chip away at the enchantment.
Sure. Let's go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Alrighty.
Shoot
I
for
give him
ace.
advantage with some tips from Mason tools.
Sure. I'm cool with that.
Honestly, if you have mason tools, you know what? I don't need to use a crowbar. I can use a hammer. I have a hammer.
Alright.
So I'll use a hammer instead.
Sure.
What would you
These
like
have
me
an
to roll for
AC of
that?
18.
Okay. Don't. It's just a tool hammer. So what would you like me to roll for
Just
that?
a strength
Is it-
check. Just across the tops. Just strength. You hit your
Advantage?
thumb. Okay? Let's roll it with
Okay.
advantage, please.
First hit, smash my thumb. Second hit,
All right.
15.
You impacted but did not damage it.
Alright. Oh, what do you think, Oz? Do you think this is something we could overcome? Do you think that we could try, or... Because it looks pretty
Maybe we can
interesting.
get Thunder to chip it off if we need to, but first let's just check the pillars in the other room. Maybe they don't have the rooms.
Let's see. Yeah. Good idea.
Now that you know what you're looking for, you do not need to do any checks. You simply look at the pillars. These pillars do not have the major image spell on them.
Awesome. We can sleep here.
He dumps his chainmail on the ground and then uses these. He rearranges these rocks to lie down on and goes back to sleep.
Okay.
He's taken like 100 points of damage over the last hour, so like he's gonna be sleeping.
Oz is gonna use his Python on this door down here to try to.
Understood. Please roll your athletics check. Let's set the DC to unlock it. Oh, that's pretty good. 15.
Thunder's blood is like 50% healing potion right now.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So as you guys hunker down, can I get perception checks from Lila and Jack?
You can try.
Thank you.
11.
Oblivious to what happens around you guys here in the dungeon tonight, this morning I should say, you guys are able to pass your watch uneventfully. You don't hear anything outside the waters as they drown out any noise. The burbling and white noise washes over you like a blanket. Who's on
Nice.
second watch?
Wiki.
Wait, Twiki.
Twiki and Vale?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get perception checks for the two of them.
Twiki. Perception. 22 and 9.
Twiki, during your watch, you will hear through the southern door a series of marching footsteps going past. They approach the door, they try the door, and keep moving.
Twiki will make note of that for whoever takes the next watch.
Okay?
Damn, maybe they'll kill the rat swarm that's in the next room.
So,
Could be more rats.
Or
Thunder and Oz, can you get your perception checks?
Under.
Thank you, Oz and
Oh.
Thunder. Thunder and
You know
Oz
what?
fell asleep on watch.
Well,
Okay.
no, he wasn't paying attention. So while he's gonna get some of the charcoal from Tweaky's leftover cooking fire,
Sure.
and he's gonna be just drawing on the ground. He has proficiency in calligraphy. It's not calligraphy. I was thinking more like just he's good at drawing, like painting
Okay.
and drawing stuff. So, so he's gonna draw. What would be a roll to draw on the ground?
Sleight of hand
Would it be okay? Sleight of hand. Can I? Well, that's
or
fine. They're
charisma,
all-
your choice.
Well, it's all the same. They're all +2s anyway. There's not much of a difference.
Okay.
But he has proficiency, so add +2 to this roll.
Sure. What did we
Um,
draw on the ground with a 16?
He's drawing a woman. Just
Okay.
a woman on the ground.
A human woman or a
Well,
centaur woman?
Well, the top half. So he doesn't have enough charcoal and space to do the whole thing. So it's just the top.
Understood. Is
yeah,
the top half of this woman clothed?
Yeah, it's a woman with well, it's charcoal, so it's not like it has color or anything. Yeah, it's just a beautiful woman with long hair, and yeah, she's wearing like Yeah, she's clothed. It's like a airy, light top, kind of like a not ribbons. What are those things called? Like a kind of like a
Halter
silks,
top?
I guess. Yeah, like not halter, like draped in like loose silks and
Okay.
very fancy looking.
Cool.
But yeah, that's what he's drawing while he's bored, waiting for everyone else to sleep, and that's why he's not paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, with Oz's 4 perception, he's just puffing on his little pipe and just watching you.
Awesome.
That's quite good, Thunder. Is that your wife?
No, not centaur tribe, not
You don't do wives?
he nods.
I see. Someone
For-
you
Hmm?
are in love with?
He thinks about that and nods.
Is she in love with you?
He smiles. Hope so. Like to think yes.
Oz just grins and nods.
As you guys take your long rest, you will successfully recover your hit points, your abilities, etc. Go ahead and hit the long rest button, as this is your one long rest in this 24-hour period. Feeling refreshed, we will pick this up next week in the Underwatch. As always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always, always thankful you choose me to be yours. Do watch the FYI channel in Discord. Check out the Patreon. We did an announcement there earlier today. We're going to do some announcements later this week as well for some other one-shots and sessions that are coming up. Check out the YouTube channel where you have the podcasts and the videos. Check out the GM tip videos. And we'll catch you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Please stay safe. We will be back tomorrow with the Awesome Blossoms as they're trying to discover the location of their missing agents of the House of Flowers.